Oh, who say does that?
Boy, it's been a tough stretch. For both of these teams lately, Grant, each side could really use this win to turn things around.
Right now, it's all about desperation for these teams, BA. It's easy to get down on yourself and your team when you've been struggling like these two clubs have. But sometimes all it takes is one good game to rejuvenate a team.
Now let's check out the starters for the Detroit Pistons. It's Cunningham and Ivy at the 1 and the 2. Duran out there with James Wiseman. And it's Bogdanovich in at the small forward position. First one falls for him.
Miles Turner's defensive impact can be enormous. I mean, he is a fierce rim protector, a league shot block leader. You know, teams have to really be mindful of where he is and maybe even shape their offense around avoiding him.
Now here's Wiseman. Halliburton comes to help to the left side wing. Clock at 6. Inside. Pass to Wiseman. The 15-footer. And it's going to be a 24-second violation. They turn it over. Indiana on offense. Here's Halliburton. And he converts the layup. And Turner's already led the league in blocks multiple times, Clark.
Yeah, he sure has. And, you know, he's not just all about defense, though, BA. He's averaged double-digit points every year he's been in the league. And he's a pretty strong finisher at the 10, although I think that's an area that he's got to continue to grow in. And his outside shot has come a long way.
Halliburton against Cunningham. Pass to Nesmith. Here's Matherin. Back to Heel. Outside for Halliburton. 6 on the shot clock. Out to the wing. Here's Nesmith. Got a hand on it. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D. Detroit with the ball. 4-point game. Shakes him. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
Well, the #1 overall pick in 2021, Cade Cunningham, ended up 3rd in the Rookie of the Year voting, but nevertheless had an outstanding first season.
And Cunningham asked to carry a developing Pistons team. Something you'd know about, Grant. Any advice?
Just keep working hard, young man. He is on the right track for sure, BA. I know he will get it done. He loves the game, and he has embraced the challenge of making this team a winner.
Here's Nesmith, and he jams it home with authority.
And he gives up some size inside, but makes a great adjustment on the finish.
You know, with that size difference, that's not an easy shot. I mean, I don't care how close to the rim he is, that's a tough shot.
Here's Ivy, guarded by Heel. Over to the wing, outside Bogdanovich. Oh, stolen by Turner. And it's out of bounds to Indiana. For Indiana, they've gone just 2 for 4 from the floor. Cunningham against Halliburton. Pass to Matherin. Outside for Halliburton. Just 5 to shoot. And James Wiseman gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul of the game.
With so little time on the clock, that's just a bad foul. No other way to explain it.
Here in the first, just under 2.5 minutes played so far. Here's Halliburton. Blocked! Now Cunningham. Outside Bogdanovich. Off the mark there with a 3. Indiana leading. And last season, in the NBA mourn the passing of Hall of Famer Bob Lanier. He played his first decade with the Pistons.
A sad loss for the NBA. Now, he represented them 7 times as an all-star. But for all his greatness on the court, he'll be remembered just as much for the work he did off the court as the league's global ambassador.
And the Pistons with possession here. The Pacers making their last shot. Pass to Duren. Shot clock at 6. Here's Wiseman. The shot won't fall. Ooh, excellent D there from Turner. Duren. Ooh, a two-handed power slam.
And that's what happens when you don't take care of the ball.
Hey, that makes the turnover hurt even more.
What, you mean the throwdown at the end? I'll tell you what, fellas, I mean, the highlight shows are going to pain them even more.
Given his range, you'd expect him to capitalize on that opening.
Pass to Wiseman. Bogdanovich on the wing. Back to Wiseman. Pacers with a rebound. Here's Matherin. Looking for his first basket, still in this one. And he gets it to go.
Halliburton all about getting his teammates open looks. Does such a great job with his unselfishness making the pass.
To the paint. Here's Wiseman. It's good.
That close in against a way shorter defender, you could just put up 2.
Outside heel. Pass to Turner. Outside for Halliburton. Indiana needs to get a shot off. Pulls it from the top of the key. And Ivy pulls it down. The Pistons trailing. Bogdanovich on the wing. Now here's Wiseman. Cunningham outside. Into the lane. And Turner with the block.
Man, the defense of Turner is astounding. I mean, he positioned himself well to come up with a lot of blocks.
We got to see that one again. That block was all-out effort.
I mean, letting them know up front that he's on the hunt tonight and eager to knock away shots. I love it.
Just 4 seconds left in the first quarter. There's Bogdanovich with the 3. Oh, got it off in time, but it's no good. And that concludes the first quarter of play. The Pacers out in front. They Hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. All right, guys, let me get your thoughts on the Pacers and how they're playing so far.
It's simple. The main takeaway from the first quarter is they're winning this game with defense.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, you look at the energy, the effort defensively, they put it all out there in that opening quarter.
Setting the floor for Detroit. Bagley and Stewart together down low. Alec Burks is out there with Hayes. And it's Diallo in at the 3. And the call will be against Hamidou Diallo. That's his first foul. Here's Duarte. And there's the rejection. They recover it. They get the rebound. And the dunk by Jackson.
And I just love how he's making the effort plays that everyone around him appreciates.
It is certainly making an impact tonight.
Well, you know, if you're not going to take care of the defensive glass, it's going to be hard to come away with the win.
Now here's Bagley. Bagley sets a screen. Burke's got room. Cash money on the open jump shot. You know, some have said those old school power forwards, guys like Charles Oakley, they're becoming outdated. You see that, Grant?
Well, first of all, the physicality in the game is no more. The way Oakley would hit you and bruise you, you can't do that in today's game. And guys like Oakley are now playing the 5 position, and they're shooting 3-pointers. So a lot of it just is because the game has changed and evolved since the 90s when Oakley dominated.
Great skill level in the game right now.
No question. And that's gotta hurt. A turnover for a free run at the rim.
And now we know who has the momentum.
You know, those kinds of plays can be difference makers, game changers, momentum shifters, especially in a close contest where 1 or 2 possessions can impact the outcome.
Now here's Burks. Defense right on him. Oh, the big finish by Bagley.
Impressive one-hand slam right there, B.A.
Man, as long as he's confident about it, I'm good with it. Maybe use two hands next time. He knows where he is.
Somebody you can count on. He is an extremely reliable finisher. Man, I can't believe he blew that gimme, guys. Well, I know he's frustrated about that.
Hayes, the pass to Diallo. And a foul. And in a game this close, they're going to challenge the call. Coach does not agree with it, and he wants him to take another look at the monitor.
People were worried that this would slow the action down. But with so many close calls in every game, the NBA was smart.
The previous play is under
2019.
review.
You know, one thing this does for a coach is let his players know he's got their back. If they're adamant that the call was wrong, he'll back them up and make the refs take another look.
The ruling on the floor is overturned.
So they see clear evidence of a bad call, and they're going to overturn it. Probably the right decision.
And give credit to the officials for recognizing the mistake and correcting it. Nobody likes to say they got it wrong, but they fixed it in a hurry.
6 to shoot. Bagley passes to Burks. Detroit, no good that time either. The Pacers have gone 1 for 6 in the second quarter. Not great. And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Well, guys, the Pistons focusing on improving their scoring. Coach Dwayne Casey said, quote, "This is an offensive league. In today's game, you've got to be able to shoot the three because you can't make enough twos to win. It's tough to defend the three, so you've got to keep that scoreboard moving." Back to you.
Floor spacing at a premium, Allie. Thank you.
And in Jaden Ivey and Jalen Duren, the Pistons taking arguably the two best athletes in the 22 draft. The youth movement is on, and Detroit is definitely fun to watch.
Look, for the Pacers, I'm part of that franchise's history, so I understand the reality of being a small market team. Likely they don't sign a KD or LeBron in free agency. They've had to build through the draft and make good trades, and I don't have any doubts that they'll be able to do that because they've got some good young pieces and are looking good for the future.
The Pacers have got 2 of 7 attempts to drop since the end of the first quarter. The drive by Hield. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. That's on Isaiah Stewart. And Clark, for teams outside of the major markets, as you said, they have to nail the draft.
Big time. That's a key component, B.A. And you've got to win a trade or two as well. I mean, that's how you build a team in most small markets. The Bucks just won a title, so we know it can be done. That's the great thing about the NBA. If you build it right, you're going to have a shot. But you got to get a little lucky, too.
Bogdanovich, that's good.
And you let Bogdanovich just catch and shoot like that, he'll make more than he misses of those.
Right side Hield. Pass to Turner. And the layup is good. Turner's got 10 points in the game.
They're punishing those late defensive rotations, getting good looks inside throughout the half.
58 seconds left to play in the second quarter. And so it's Detroit with it. They trail by 1. And it's Wiseman with the jam.
Nice look there from Bogdanovich, the shooter keeping an eye peeled and open for the open man.
Hield passes to Turner. And up the court come the Pistons on the break. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
No debate there. He got hammered.
Blatant contact. Straightforward call. Simple.
Yeah, and for the Pacers, things had gotten stale. So they bring in a new coach in Rick Carlisle, a new potential star in Tyrese Halliburton, a fresh start for this franchise.
The Pacers making a switch here. Smith's checked in. Now here's Turner. He's got 10. Out to Hield. Launches a 3. And it's Wiseman with the rebound. Detroit has gone 1 of 4 from three-point land here in the second. Takes it inside. Pass to Duren. Now Wiseman. Here's Ivey. Well, he hasn't scored yet, but I'm sure that'll change. And it's Cunningham missing. It'll count. That misses. Would have counted had it gone. And the first half comes to a conclusion in a game that's been very close so far. Pistons ahead, leading by just 2. And we'll be back with you shortly. And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been a fairly even one. Miles Turner really making a difference here.
Through the first 2 quarters, he's been on fire. Explosive offensive performance.
And you know what? I'll be interested to see just how much he's got left in the tank. That first half had to take a lot out of.
They've got Halliburton, Smith out there with Miles Turner. Then it's Buddy Hield. That's the group for Rick Carlisle getting going here in the second half. Now here's Hield. 6 on the shot clock. Outside for Halliburton. Soft touch off the glass.
He's such a creative scorer in close. Tyrese Halliburton only needs a sliver of space to make you pay.
To the right side. Here's Ivy. Lays it up and banks it in. And the Pistons lead by 2.
Keeping pace here. That's an excellent move inside.
Here's Hield. That shot missing. Good D by Bogdanovich. Here's Ivy, covered by Smith. Outside Bogdanovich. To the inside. Oh, stolen by Turner. Hield with the ball. Now Bogdanovich defending. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
Hey, if you can't block it, sending him to the line can be the next best thing.
Yeah, exactly. Prevent the layup, give them a little bump, and then maybe they'll think twice about coming into the lane next time. And if they don't think about it, at least they might be distracted by your presence.
Halliburton finds Turner. Here's Matherin. And then Turner with the dunk.
Oh, a dominant play by Turner there. Used his force and physicality to get that rebound and the bucket.
Cunningham against Halliburton. Now here's Wiseman. 5 points in the game. Ooh, excellent D there from Turner. The Pacers have gotten 2 of 4 shots to go since the break. Hey, every team wants a guy who can block shots, and they certainly want a guy who can hit threes. Miles Turner does both, Grant.
Yes, he does, B.A. Miles has led the league in blocks multiple times. He also shot it well from the 3-point range. He's just a unique skill set. It's really hard to find guys like Turner.
And the Pistons call time here. So Indiana going with an almost entire new group here. Jackson, he's checked in for Turner. Brissett comes in for Smith. Nora's checked in for Hield. And it's McConnell in for Halliburton. Now here's Wiseman. Here's Ivy. Goes up on the wing. Here's Duran. And that one is hammered home.
Oh, nothing soft about that.
Was not going to be denied. Just took the dunk that was right in front of him.
Well, you know, if nobody's going to put a body on him, then that's going to be the result.
Matherin. The shot misses. The Pistons go the other way with it. Right around 3 minutes into this second half. Kicks it out to Cunningham. Outside Bogdanovich. Screen by Wiseman. Lets it fly. That one's wide left.
He expects to make every one of those, and we expect him to make them too.
Kicks it out to Jackson. Pass to Brissett. And there's the drive. That basket is good. Off the assist from Jackson. Brissett's gotten his first points in this one. And here's Wiseman. Here's Cunningham. He's marked by McConnell. Cunningham passes to Wiseman, and he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
So close on the finish. I mean, it could have been a three-point opportunity.
Full throttle, pedal to the metal, attacking basketball. I like that.
Both good from the line that time. The Pacers have gotten 3 of 6 shots to fall so far in the third.
And you have to think with this Pistons squad that all eyes are on the future as opposed to the here and now. Young guys focused on reaching their potential.
Good, solid execution inside. That's exactly the look you want.
McConnell against Cunningham. And here's Ivy from the arc. He buries it from 3. Ivy's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Too much space on the perimeter. There needs to be a little more energy from the defense. Well, that was clearly a foul.
Yeah, he took a shot there, earned those free throws.
That one's off. And it's a completely new group for the Pistons. He hits the second from the line. And here's Hayes. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game from him. And now it's time to take another view of that huge swat.
And this is exactly why he's out here, in order to block shots in tight games like this.
That one misses. And the second free throw is good. 40 seconds left in the third. Here's Matherin. Jackson down low. Stewart defends. Jackson can't get it to go. The Pistons leading. Outside Burks. 16 seconds left in the third quarter. That one is off. Here's Matherin. He's defended by Hayes. And it's Matherin missing. And the Pistons call time here.
Failing to find a rhythm offensively. Something that needs to change and change soon.
And I think this timeout, guys, is where you draw up some plays that are guaranteed to create some high percentage shots.
Amazing athlete to go. Well done. The Pacers. That'll be a Pistons timeout. Time for your Indiana Pistons, everyone. Let's get excited.
Detroit calls timeout.
We want to give you shirts, man, but you need to be the largest. Can you do it? Let's hear it. Fans, please give a big round of applause for your Pacers Youth Dance Team. Substitution on the court.
Outside Burks. Driving to the basket. And he banks in the layup. And the Pistons lead by 5. And that'll do it for the third quarter. Pistons ahead. They're up by 5. And time to step away.
Please give a big round of applause.
And let's take this opportunity to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
This is the definition of team chemistry. I love to see this kind of communication and connection between teammates leading to the perfect pass.
For me, next to the big-time alley-oops and monster throwdowns, passes like that are probably the next best thing when it comes to sweet-looking NBA highlights.
Well, what a terrific game it's been so far, with this fourth quarter sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. Setting the floor for Detroit. Bagley and Stewart together down low. Hayes is out there with Alec Burks. And it's Diallo in at the 3, the small forward. Nice shot by Turner.
Well, when Turner gets it rolling now, he can be a dominant scorer.
And the Pistons shooting about 41%. Hayes with it. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. It's going to be on Tyrese Halliburton. And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for Detroit.
You have to be a fan of the energy they played with on the defensive end. Active hands and feet, and it's come up big a few times for them.
And, you know, they've been stupendous challenging shots and protecting the rim. Their block numbers really reinforce what we've seen from them in terms of rim protection.
Turner inside. And he sinks it again. 7 of 7 from the field now.
Confident in the paint, Turner knows he can cash in from this area.
Hayes against Halliburton. Pass to Ivy. Here's Bogdanovich. Three-pointer, no good. About a minute and a half into the fourth now. Halliburton with the ball. Hayes picks him up. Hield passes to Smith, to the middle. Oh, got a piece of it. Now the Pacers on the move. Here's Halliburton. And the officials call goaltending, so they'll award the basket.
Well, at least the D was going for it, but he got to the ball just a moment late.
The Pistons making a switch here. Cunningham's checked in. And here's Detroit. They lead by 1. 2 minutes gone by here in the fourth. Down low, doubled by Turner. And the foul on Tyrese Halliburton. That'll be a second foul of the game.
Second team foul. Checking in for the Pacers, Venom.
Here's Cunningham with the drive. Oh, and Turner with a block. Now the Pacers on the move to take the lead. And it's Hield missing. And so it's Detroit with it. It's a 1-point game. Wiseman, a screen on Hield. Cunningham passes to Wiseman. The shot's good on the assist by Cunningham.
Crucial play, using the height advantage to finish at the cylinder.
Halliburton against Cunningham. Here's Matherin. Duren with the rebound. Duren's got 4 rebounds now for Detroit. They've gotten just 1 shot to fall out of 3 attempts in the fourth. Here's Wiseman, and it's Wiseman with the jam.
Great job on the back end of the play.
Yep, finished with both hands, making sure of it.
Yeah, highly efficient, nothing extra special there, just effective.
Out to Hield. Smith outside. Halliburton on the wing. He's watched by Cunningham. Crosses over. Jams it in off a great move.
What a big-time play by Tyrese Halliburton. Simply putting his team on his back.
Cunningham drives in. Oh, a rim-rattling two-handed jam.
What a finish. I mean, he just took over himself.
What a show of power right there from the point guard. Man, sweet.
And you know, guys, when your point guard is making explosive plays at the rim, I really do think it sets the tone for the rest of the team.
Wiseman with it. Halliburton picks him up. Back to Wiseman. Pass to Cunningham. Wiseman, a screen on Hield. Cunningham outside. Parked it down low that time. Got hit with the 3-second call. Indiana trailing here. Halliburton outside. Pass to Hield. Rebound Detroit. Cunningham outside. Here's Duren. The 3. And so the ball out of bounds. Duren touched it last.
Yeah, a communication breakdown. 2 guys thinking in opposite directions. The pass winds up in the stands.
Halliburton with the ball. Picked up by Cunningham. Hield from outside. It falls! And he's brought them within 2 points now.
And talk about stepping up in a big way.
Well, that was 1-2. He wanted the ball. Nobody else was taking that shot.
Here's Ivy, guarded by Hield. And that one goes in as he's fouled. It'll be 3 points if he converts the free throw.
And there's the cherry on top. Excellent trip up the floor to build out this lead.
Yes!
Big-time shot by Halliburton. And his team and coaches say, in Tyrese, we trust.
Cunningham against Halliburton. Cunningham up top. Here's Bogdanovich. Shots blocked. And they recover it. And they go to the intentional foul. He gets the first. And that gives him a 4-point cushion. And so both free throws good. And it's a 5-point game.
Good composure from the line there. Those shots sealed it.
So we see the Pistons get the win here. This was...
And Greg, you were talking about this. What do you appreciate about this matchup? The team-first mindset on both sides.
Very unselfish, and we're going to see guys moving the ball. And Kevin, they play for one another. That's why these clubs rack up so many assists.
And now Washington's starting group. Morris and Beal are the guards. Daniel Gafford is out there with Porzingis, and it's Kuzma in at the 3, the small forward. Now here's Turner. No good on the shot. Nice D from Porzingis. Here's Kuzma. From outside, off the mark. And so it's Halliburton who brings up the ball for the Indiana Pacers. It's stolen by Morris. Oh, and a fast break for the Wizards. Here's Porzingis. Comes out of the gate empty. He's 0 for 1.
I'm not going to see that very often. The defense in the vicinity, but still, he's not one to blow layups.
Wasted no time on that one. Hield's got the opening field goal of the game for Indiana.
And back in 2021, Miles Turner put up a crazy stat line. 7 made threes, 13 rebounds, and 3 blocks. Just the 4th time someone has reached those numbers in a game.
Beal gets a wide open look. And another miss by Washington. And it's Indiana's ball. Here's Halliburton. Porzingis with the block.
That's a forgotten skill as Porzingis able to get up there and throw that one away. He's finished top 10 in blocks a couple of times.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
Yeah, APB sent out to try to find out where the defense is. Inexcusable.
And for Turner, Greg, that ridiculous line has been equaled by only 2 players ever.
Hey, Kevin, how about that? Only Karl Anthony Towns and Vince Carter who've had the combination of threes, rebounds, and blocks. Shows you how special Turner's all-around game is. And despite the size disadvantage, attacking the heart of that defense.
Yeah, no stopping him on that play. Sometimes even the taller defenders are helpless to stop him.
Now here is Smith. Just 5 to shoot. Hield left side. For 3. Offensive rebound, Turner. And good work on the boards that pick up the second chance points.
Effort points by Turner, working hard inside, getting rewarded with some points. And the Pacers have been one of those teams that they're allergic to rebuilding, but there's clearly a youth movement in Indy, and with young talents like Tyrese Halliburton and Ben Mathurin, they already boast some nice building blocks.
That's a strange trip because typically he's pretty much money from there.
Out to Kuzma. Washington gets it back. Shots good by Gafford.
You don't want to ever give up points on the boards. That's the lesson for the team there. That's a hustle play to save points.
On the wing, Hield. Off target with his 3. Wizards trail by 3. And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, I caught up with the Pacers head coach. Defensively, he wants his guys to protect the rim and do everything they can to push the offense out to the perimeter. He told me if we can do that, I feel good about our chances. Now, guys, obviously that's a tall order, but he's trying to get his guys to get geeked for the challenge.
Thank you, David. And a closer look here at the hustle stats for the Wizards.
They're really mucking things up for the opposition, racking up steal after steal, just not letting them develop any kind of offensive rhythm.
They've really attacked off of the turnovers, so leaking out and capitalizing on fast break stuff.
Both free throws good from Hield.
Buddy Hield just has such an incredibly quick trigger.
To the paint. And Gafford throws it down.
There are only a few players in the league who can hit a teammate like that in stride. Beautiful assist.
Halliburton against Gafford. Here's Turner. Puts the move on. That falls. Nice feed that time from Halliburton. And it's 6 points for Miles Turner.
A big like Turner, just using that height inside, it's almost a lost art. Yeah, nice, strong finish there. Nearly a 3-point opportunity.
The Wizards have missed both of their free throws tonight, 0 for 2 so far.
And at the line last season, about 78% as a team. Pretty solid numbers.
And Kuzma, one of those forwards that can kind of go between. Plays the 4 or the small forward. And that's impressive versatility from this young player.
Now here's Hield. 5 points in the game. Right side Turner. Beal with the steal. And he drives in. Oh, and the dunk by Beal.
Beal just trying to find the lane to the rim. Something opened up, and he took advantage.
Halliburton passes to Hield. Connects from three-point range. Hield's got 8 points. 6 changes of the lead here.
Yeah, both teams still kind of feeling their way through this game.
Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. And here's Morris for 3. Hits the three-point bomb.
And I like the back and forth here, showing confidence from range.
It seems like they're going to find out who can make the deepest threes. Right now, it's a shootout.
Halliburton on the wing. Porzingis with the steal. Good as it goes. And so it's Daniel Gafford making highlights for the Washington Wizards. He notched. Some good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after the first quarter of play. And what stands out to you from Washington in this one?
Well, in that first quarter, they were intent on just pounding the ball down low.
Yeah, you don't see that all that often, getting down there and doing that much damage in a quarter. You got to respect the game plan.
So this is how the floor looks for the Wizards starting the second. Avdia out there with Kispert. Then it's DeJuan Wright. Then it's Taj Gibson. And it's Nunn in at the 2 guard. Here's McConnell. Then Avdia making his last shot. McConnell with it. Now Avdia defending. With the drive. And it's good. 2 points.
And he's got such a great touch and feel around the basket. He made that reverse look easy.
And Wright kicks to Avdia. And it's off from three-point range. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Wright. Let's take a second look at that fantastic block.
And guys, that is lockdown defense at its finest. Going right at the shot and then able to knock it away.
And it's McConnell with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Indiana Pacers.
Well, back in 2017, Denny played professionally in his home country, representing Israeli basketball. He was a stud.
Here's Wright, and he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. It's going to be on Isaiah Jackson. And for Avdia, he managed, Brent, to rack up 3 consecutive Israeli League championships.
Yeah, he really was the go-to guy, and he became the youngest MVP in league history at the tender age of 19. So doing all of that before entering the 2020 draft had a lot of NBA teams intrigued that, look, this guy has played in big games and in big moments. Could he do that for us?
Go into the rack with energy. And the D afraid to cut him off.
Yeah, got to chalk that one up to some shaky defending.
There's some ways to get your coach's attention, and that draws the coaching staff's ire.
Now, here's McConnell. Following the miss by Taj Gibson. And there's the whistle. That goes on Denny Avdia. That is his first foul of the game. A minute and a half gone here in the second quarter. McConnell passes to Orte. Boom, he jams it straight down.
Well, they're trying to take command of this game, but it's been competitive so far.
Yeah, everybody trying to get away from one another, and the threads are keeping them close. This has been highly competitive.
Now, here's Kispert. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. In the corner, right with it. Stolen by Jackson. For Indiana, they've gone a nice 3 of 3 to start the second. Mora, the pass to Jackson. And he lays it straight in. And now it's a 3-point Pacer lead.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
Avdia kicks to Kispert. None. And he takes the feed in stride and slams it home.
Fundamentals, guys, using the one-hand slam.
Well, he makes the basics look pretty exceptional. Pass to Duarte. Here in the second quarter, we've played a little over 2.5 minutes now. And they double up Jackson. Pass to Morrow. 3 seconds left. That's tipped. The Wizards have gone 2 of 4 shooting the ball here in the second. To the inside. Here's Wright. The pass to Kispert. To the middle. The kick out to Wright. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Avdia. Another shot. Passes it to Kispert. So timeout called here. The first for Washington.
And as things present themselves throughout a game, teams have to adapt on the fly.
And timeouts are a wonderful opportunity to just settle in and recollect the thoughts of your entire team. Not just the guys playing, but the entire team.
So Indiana ends up with a new group on the floor. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Pacers will take it. And Bray, you were a pretty versatile player. Which of your skills was the most difficult to master?
Well, I think going inside and finishing, you know, going in over big physical guys who could either block your shot or, you know, send you to the deck pretty quick. So going in and having confidence to finish around the basket is certainly a skill.
Yep, that one goes in there.
Halliburton using his length and getting in the lane.
Pass to Beal. 1:16 left in the first half of the game. Gafford misses. Indiana leading by 3. Smith outside. Down low. And it's Turner finishing it off.
Throwing it down on that one. Turner really showing off that athleticism.
Morris passes to Gafford. Halliburton with it. Guarded now by Morris. And the rejection by Gafford. Out of bounds. Pacers ball as Indiana keeps possession. Here's Halliburton. Inside. Mathurin. And he jams it with authority.
I tell you what, he's showing some real courage going to the reverse in that situation.
You know, I don't think he knows you're not supposed to do that in traffic.
Say what you will about the value of the three-pointer, but those close-in looks are always plan A. Every trip down, get to the paint, get deep, score.
Now, here is Smith. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet.
And I like the fact that the defense is looking to protect the rim at all costs.
The Pacers shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game. Smith hits them both. There's 31 seconds left in the first half. Halliburton against Morris. Outside, Beal. Porzingis with a screen on Heel. A drive by Beal.
And Beal with the reveal of some of his resiliency on that and one.
And he'll be shooting his first free throw of the game here.
Solid work at the line a season ago. 83% on his opportunities.
On the wing, Heel. He's covered by Beal. He's gone 1 of 1 in the game so far from the line. The throw good, Beal.
And Bradley Beal, another indicator of him doing a little bit of everything for this team.
That one misses. Halliburton right side. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Halliburton's got 4 points in the quarter.
Yeah, here's a list of things I don't want to do, and right at the top is guard that guy.
And here's Morris for 3. And he got that one up in time, but doesn't go in. So that'll be it for the first half. Thanks, David. And we'll be
27.
We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, This one could go down to the last possession. Without question, Daniel Gafford displaying his skills today.
In those first 2 quarters, he was pretty much an automatic bucket getter if he got it down low on the block.
Yeah, we'll see if the double teams start to come here in the second half to make them adjust offensively, but he's going to keep going at him.
Miles Turner out there with Smith. Then it's Heel. Then there's Tyrese Halliburton. And it's Mathurin in at the small forward. So that's the group out there for Indiana.
And that's an emphatic 2 points from Tyrese Halliburton.
Greg, looking back at the 2021 draft, I'm still shocked. Tyrese Halliburton fell to 12th. My goodness.
What a steal Halliburton has been. He broke his wrist in college, and that scared some teams away. But, boy, Tyrese has been awesome in the NBA.
Here's Halliburton following the basket by Kristaps Porzingis. And it's slammed in by Turner.
And how about that? What a sensational finish.
Hey, you got to be able to get some hang time to do that one. And Jalen Smith is going to pick up the foul. That's his 3rd foul of the game. So it's Washington now. 7-point differential. Outside for Beal. The shot's good on the assist by Morris. Morris has got 3 assists now in this one.
And that's money from Beal. He's so crafty in finding space in that deep corner. Scraping and clawing, doing everything he can to grow that lead.
Emphatic on the putback stuff.
Team's having a tough time containing him, attacking all the way there.
There's Beal with the 3. Wizards working now with the new shot clock. Porzingis kicks to Morris. 6 on the shot clock. And that one is good. Beal's got 13.
And this is what Beal is out there to do, just pour in points.
Here's Halliburton. Rebounded by the Wizards. This will be his 4th shot at the line in this one. Throw good, Beal. So Indiana ends up with a new group on the floor. Wizards trail by 3. Now, here is Morris. Gafford trying to break free, and he drops in the layup off the glass. Morris has got his 2nd basket. 2 minutes into the second half of play now. The Pacers have gone 3 of 5 to start the second half, developing a nice rhythm out there. Here's Jackson. And he converts the layup. And the Pacers lead by 3.
They didn't have much of a problem getting the ball into the post that time.
Beal deciding where to go with it. And they're unable to get the tying basket there. Going inside. Beal with the block.
Well, Beal able to get up and get a hand on it.
Here's Porzingis. Doesn't go that time. And Indiana will come the other way. A little over 2.5 minutes off the clock in this final half of play. The 3. Oh, and he almost had a 4-point play right there. He'll go to the line with a chance for 3.
Yeah, there was definitely some contact there on the 3-point attempt.
And the Wizards are going with a whole new group out there now. And he nails the 3rd. And here's Gibson. He'll bring it up for the Wizards. They trail by 6. Driving the lane, here's Azdia. Nunn finds Wright, and there's the whistle. 3-second violation. Indiana leading by 6.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
1:58 left here in the 3rd quarter. Here's Duarte. Good. And McConnell gets the assist. Duarte's got 6.
Can't talk enough about the subtleties in that setup right there. The assist, really the key to that entire sequence.
And that's a little lack of fight at the defensive end.
Absolutely. At least on that slam, you're right. That's one way to let a team back in the game.
You have to credit the aggressiveness offensively, because that's when you make a play when you really need it.
Now here's Wright. Kicks to Avdia. We've got 1:18 left in the third. And now, yep, this will be a coach's challenge. We thought that might happen, triggering a review of the personal foul.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the
previous play is under review.
angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replays, you really get a new appreciation for just.
After the review, the ruling on the floor is overturned.
And how hard it can be sometimes, you know, Greg, to make the right call. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
Here's Duarte, defended by none.
And Gibson's superb at using his size on defense. Outstanding contesting that one.
And Wright kicks to Kispert. 58 seconds left in the third quarter. Pass to Nunn. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Nunn's got 6.
All the way to the bucket. No resistance. Just swipe the candy from him.
You know, most NBA first-round picks are one-and-done guys. But Chris Duarte took a different path starting his collegiate career in junior college.
Chris Duarte, 2 shots.
And he's good on the second. Wizards trail by 5. Wright outside. He kicks it to Kispert. And stolen by McConnell. 7-second difference, shot and game clock. Duarte passes to Brissett. Here's Duarte. So timeout called here, the first for Indiana.
Amazing athlete to
And so here is Indiana, leading by 5. Here's Halliburton. Here's Turner, and it's slammed in by Turner.
And a big night for Miles Turner so far. Really playing hard, trying to make every possession count.
Morris kicks to Kuzma. Back to Morris. Three-pointer. Buries it from three-point range. Morris has got 5 points now this quarter.
Now that's the kind of passing right there that makes a difference. Not just in that possession, but maybe on your play for the entire game.
And a great show through 3 quarters as we enter the fourth. And while we can now, let's take a look at today's State Farm assist of the game.
And he's always been the favorite to bag this honor. These kind of feeds are his bread and butter.
Doesn't happen with every point guard in the league as far as setting your teammates up. Lots more scorers now, but right there creating the scoring opportunity for his teammate.
And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this fourth quarter promises to be a good one. Fourth quarter on the court for the Wizards. Morris and Beal are the guards. Kristaps Porzingis is out there with Daniel Gafford. And it's Kuzma in at the small forward position. And Jalen Smith is going to pick up a foul. That will get him his 4th foul of the game.
First team foul.
Pacers on defense. 4-point game. Nice shot by Porzingis.
And Porzingis has that kind of touch at 7-3. He can hurt you in there.
And so it's Halliburton who brings up the ball for the Pacers. The feed to Turner. And Turner throws it down.
Oh, and look at his man just go flying by him after the shot fake.
And it might be humiliating for the defender, but it feels oh so good on the other side. My goodness.
Big hops from the backcourt.
Oh, absolutely. And maybe just what they need to get this game, GA, going in their direction.
defense has got to be better. Flat out effort was not there.
Washington calls timeout.
You know what time it is, Pacers Nation. Time to get out.
And now we've got some time to check in from the sideline. You got for us, DA?
I was able to listen in on what Wes Unseld Jr. had to say to the team. His emphasis was for more effort on the defensive end. He said we have to do a better job of communicating and helping each other out. They're getting too many easy looks. Let's make it hard on them. Kevin, they're going to have to if they're going to slow down the hot shooting of their opponent.
Thank you, David.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two. And when you can't get anything to fall, it definitely gets in your head.
Especially if you're a player that doesn't get a lot of shot attempts. But otherwise, the mindset is, I just got to get the next one to go. And you don't want to put that much pressure on yourself.
Turner inside. Gafford's there. 5 to shoot. Halliburton for 3. And they'll get another chance. Healed outside. Just 5 on the clock. Fires the 3. Rebound by the Wizards. Gafford with the ball. There's Beal with the 3. And again, Washington with the triple.
Man, I'll tell you what, the pressure is cranked up. Who better to call than this guy?
Smith dishes to Heel. Smith sets the pick for Heel. And they get it. And then Heel with the dunk.
Cutting into that deficit now, well within striking distance.
They're just much sharper out there. You can see guys getting in tune. It's not about playing harder. Sometimes it's just about playing smarter.
Gafford is screen on Halliburton. Beal from long range. And it's Mathurin with the rebound. And it's Halliburton penetrating. And Halliburton slams it in.
And Halliburton looks absolutely unfazed by the moment.
Driving in. Beal. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact. And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Pacers.
They've been playing some really physical offense, just attacking the paint as much as possible. And I tell you what, they have been very successful with that strategy.
You want to talk about ball distribution. They've been dominating that aspect of the game. I think there's a bunch of bankers out there. They're dropping dime after dime.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Kyle Kuzma. That'll be his second foul of the game.
And you can see he just didn't get squared up with his feet.
Smith sets the pick for Halliburton. The pass to Mathurin. Kicks it to Smith. 4 on the shot clock.
I like the defense from Beal doing whatever he could to alter that one.
The coach's challenge has been issued. Close game like this, down to the wire, this is what it's for.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is
The previous play is under review.
everything in real time.
The wonders of technology. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able now to challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for.
After the review, the ruling on the floor is overturned.
And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
Morris passes to Porzingis. The shot's good on the assist by Morris. Porzingis has got 4 points in the quarter.
Porzingis loving the moment right here, stepping up huge.
That one drops for him.
And he's coming to the NBA, making an impact, and he's making one right here in a big-time moment.
Beal against Teal. Oh, and the dunk by Beal.
You want something to happen, you give the ball to Bradley Beal.
And so it's Turner with it. He brings it up for the Pacers. Halliburton kicks to Turner. Count it!
The nerves on this guy.
Not backing down from this moment here. When the game is close, he kicks it up a notch.
Gafford finds Porzingis. Wizards passing it around. Yes!
And Kuzma coming alive with that bucket in the clutch.
On the wing, Hield. He's covered by Beal. Beal against Turner. Pass to Mathurin. Shoots the three. He doesn't hit that one. And the Wizards now going the other way. 6-second difference between shot and game time. Beal and the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
And for a number one option like Brad Beal, you embrace these moments.
And so he drops them both. It's a 4-point ball game.
And those free throws will mean a ton now. It makes it a 2-possession game.
Here's Turner. Nice D from Porzingis. So it's the Wizards now. Crosses over. And good from Kuzma with a sweet move. Kuzma's got the lead up to 6 now for the Wizards. Halliburton kicks to Smith. Hield from outside. Trifecta! And so it's Washington who scrape by with the win. Thank you, David. Great interview once again. And that about wraps it.
bit of a rarity now, Grant. Neither team in a hurry to get in transition.
Yeah, B.A., these teams have almost a throwback style to how they play. They don't want to get up and down and play fast. They want to go slow, and that takes players who have patience and discipline. Tonight will be a tactical battle.
And now the Washington Wizards starters. Morris and Beal are the backcourt pair. Kristaps Porzingis out there with Daniel Gafford. And it's Kuzma in at small forward. Beal outside. Over to the left wing. Outside Porzingis. Always a nice way to start. Makes his first one.
Add that to the repertoire of moves on the interior. KP doing work.
Here's Cunningham. Takes it up with both hands and rips it down.
Wow. I'll tell you, such an advantage having a playmaker who can get up to the rim and finish.
Now that is what every team wants.
Oh, you love it. Fearless, aggressive, leaving no doubt whatsoever. Boy, you think about the Washington Wizards and the tough ending to their season. They got out of the gate so hot, but cooled off and came in 12th in the East. That was their lowest ranking in 9 years, guys.
And it's Wiseman with the jam.
You could just see how in sync they were there.
That's what it takes to pull that off. Pass to Bogdanovich. About a minute and a half through the first quarter. Here's Wiseman. And you can count it. He'll go to the line with a chance at a three-point play.
That'll drive your coach crazy, failing to box out. Ugh.
And to me, this is a common theme that's running through the league right now. Guys looking to leak out rather than box out.
And the good news for the Wizards is there's really nowhere to go but up.
Right, you have to learn from your mistakes and understand that the course of an 82-game season, it's not dictated by what you do in the first 15 games. I think these Wizards are ready to do just that, start to establish some consistency.
They've got numbers. Here's Porzingis. Count it.
Yeah, you want to get him going as soon as possible. Great way for him to start this game.
He's a guy who, if he gets hot, he can carry your offense for long stretches.
Now here's Cunningham. Bogdanovich from long range. The shot's good on the assist by Cunningham.
Well, Bojan Bogdanovich gets to that corner and he delivers. Loves that spot on the floor, guys.
Porzingis for three. And it's Wiseman with the rebound. For Detroit, they've gone 4 of 8 and looking in control. Here's Ivy, pounded by Beal, and he dunks it down.
And he gives up some size inside, but makes a great adjustment on the finish.
Well, he's attacking, he's forcing the issue, and that's simply stated a terrific play.
And the dunk by Gafford.
You can see the level of attention Bradley Beal draws. This guy is so heady finding the open teammate.
Here's Ivy, drives to the hoop. Well, Grant, Ivy gets a lot of attention for his scoring, but he can also lock you down at the other end.
Oh, yes, he can, B.A. He's big, active, and athletic, too. A strong on-ball defender as well. He'll also jump passing lanes, causing deflections. He looks to flip turnovers into points.
Beal, the pass to Gafford. Outside Porzingis. And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass. Bogdanovich with it. Gafford picks him up. Pulls it from 20. Here's Duran. Kicks it out to Cunningham. Bogdanovich on the wing. There's the drive. Rebound by the Wizards.
Ooh, old school right there. No easy buckets.
To the paint. Here's Porzingis.
Boy, you think about the surprises at the trade deadline back in 2022. The one that shocked me the most, the Mavericks sending Kristaps Porzingis to the Wizards. I was shocked.
Both free throws good from Porzingis.
This is what makes him a challenge to stop. He will beat you from the floor, and he can also beat you from the line.
Cunningham passes to Wiseman. Back to Cunningham. Gafford grabs the miss. Doris, the big Porzingis trade really did catch people off guard.
It seemed when he was acquired by the Mavericks that Kristaps and Luka Doncic were going to be the backbone of the Mavericks for a long time. How quickly things change in the NBA.
Now that's how you capitalize on a screen.
Yeah, good positioning, too. Gave him a clear path to the hoop.
Where was the defense? No fighting through the pick, no rotation. My goodness.
Here's Ivy. Shot clock at 6. No good. Nice D from Gafford. Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. Here's Beal. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
I like the mentality by Beal. Takes it inside, mixes it up a little bit. Nice.
And the free throw is good. Now leading by 1.
Two-part equation. You have to be aggressive enough to get to the line, then talented enough to sink them.
To the inside. Here's Duren. Oh, sweet move. And Bradley Beal is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul.
Yeah, he tried to gain position, but couldn't quite get there.
And that's how you defend. He wasn't showing any mercy with that swat.
That'll put some fear into the shooters, and he made sure to do it early, too.
Out left to the wing. Here's Ivy, stolen by Gafford.
I just don't love the passing angle there. Might have been better to reset.
So at the end of 1 quarter of play.
Give a big round of applause for your Pistons.
And getting it going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. And a look now at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for Washington.
Ever since this game started, they've been attacking on the inside, looking for ways to bust up the defense and get high percentage looks.
And the other thing I love, how they're making the extra pass. They're not settling for the first shot. They're going from good to great.
All right, this is how the floor looks for the Wizards starting in the second. Delon Wright is out there with Kendrick Nunn. Then it's Denny Avdia. Then it's Kispert. And it's Gibson in at the 5, roaming the paint. Washington with the ball, following the score by Detroit. Pass to Kispert. And here's Gibson. Stewart defends. Gibson, no good.
Boy, 9 times out of 10, that's going in. I'm sure he surprised himself with the miss.
Here's Hayes. Good D by Nunn. The Wizards with a lead. Quarter number 2 with just over a minute of play. To the middle. Here's Gibson. After missing his first attempt, now 1 for 2.
Well, this is a real strength of Taj Gibson's game. Efficient low post scoring. That's nicely done.
Right against Hayes. On the wing, Burks. The 3. The rebound by Gibson.
And I'm surprised that didn't go down. I mean, I'm sure he is too.
Right, pass to Nunn. Here's Avdia. Nunn with it. Now Burks defending. And here's Wright from the arc. Rebound Detroit.
He is too good a shooter, guys, to be left open like that. The defense just dodged a bullet there.
Burks, and it's rejected. Here's Avdia. Well, he hasn't put up any points yet in this one. Inside, back to Nunn, pass to Wright. And here's Kispert from the arc. Not going to go that time. And Detroit will go the other way with it. They're searching for a way to score.
Yeah, buckets have been very tough to come by.
Bagley, no good.
Well, you simply have to shake that one off, right? You can't let that kind of missed opportunity bother you.
Avdia can't get it to go. For Detroit, they've got nothing to go out of 5 attempts so far this quarter. Now a timeout called by Washington.
It's now an opportunity to take a break and talk about their strategy moving forward.
Well, there's something that the coach doesn't like. I'm curious to see which kind of adjustment he makes here.
And the Pistons going with a whole new group out there. You know, in baseball, Grant, they have a term, a five-tool player. In the NBA these days, it's similar. You need those well-rounded players to succeed.
I like the baseball reference, but you're spot on, BA. It's all about bringing versatility to the game. Players that can shoot, pass, dribble, defend, and rebound. And I'll throw it even in there, lead and play selfless basketball. Those kind of guys that can do it all, that's a recipe for success in the NBA.
Well, Grant, looking at the career of Bojan Bogdanovic, he's been so steady.
Yes, he has, BA. He's really Mr. Consistency. Always averages double figures, always shoots it well from three. Bojan can play the 3 or the 4, someone you can really rely on as a teammate.
Now here's Morris. Kuzma outside. The kick out to Morris. Beal outside. Here he goes. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair.
And Bradley Beal getting a huge contract this summer. Now, he committed to being with the Wizards for his prime. And there was some speculation he might leave, but he cemented his time in Washington for many years to come.
Boy, when you consider that Bradley Beal entered the NBA as one of the sweetest shooting guards in the league, but over the course of his career, he's added elite playmaking, and he's as dangerous and complete an offensive force as there is in the game.
The score now all even. Bogdanovic has got 5 points now this quarter.
Now, Bojan Bogdanovic, a very confident basketball player. He knows very well he has the green light to take these shots.
Right side, Porzingis. Count it. And it's Morris with the assist. Porzingis has got 8. And about Beal, such an integral part of the makeup of this team.
He's been consistently committed to the organization. He's elite offensively and can flat lift a team by his individual offensive skill. And because of what he has in terms of his physical attributes, his coaches believe he can be elite defensively as well.
And he'll take it. And here comes the coach's challenge. He disagrees with the foul. He does not hesitate to ask for a second look. It's a pretty heated game. Every call matters.
The previous play is under
Action down. But with so many close calls in every game, the NBA was smart to adopt this challenge policy in 2019.
You know, one thing this does for a coach is let his players know he's got their back.
After review, the ruling on the floor stands.
And they've made their decision. The call will stand.
And as much as it hurts to lose a challenge, I think Coach would challenge that call again if he could. He really disagreed with the foul, and he's still peeved.
And he drops the first. He's perfect from the line this time. The Wizards have gotten 5 of 8 attempts to drop since the second began. Gafford the screen. Pass to Porzingis. There's 25 seconds left in the first half. Morris passes to Porzingis. Well, there's the shot clock violation, so they'll turn it over. Detroit has gone 1 of 2 from deep in the second quarter. Here's the pick. And Daniel Gafford picks up the foul. So that'll be a second foul of the game. We're in the bonus. We'll go to the line to shoot 2. And now they lead as the free throw drops in for him. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. Beal right side. And then Beal with the dunk.
Oh, off the bounce, Beal breaks down the defense.
And that'll do it for the first half. This game is...
24. The Wizards, 24.
If you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. I'll tell you, one guy who's been getting it done is Bojan Bogdanovic.
Through the first 2 quarters, he's been on fire. Explosive offensive performance.
Boy, he has been shouldering the load. Aggressive, skilled, talented, and thus far unstoppable.
It's Cunningham and Ivy at the 1 and the 2. Bojan Bogdanovic out there with Wiseman. And it's Duren in at the 5. That's the group for Dwayne Casey starting the second half.
Great effort to track down the long rebound.
Here's Ivy, hounded by Beal. Boy, that foul looked intentional. Not exactly what you'd expect here.
Yeah, I know. It just doesn't make sense given the situation. I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
Here's Ivy, 5 points in the game. And the first one at the line is good. Good on both. Washington trailing. Morris with it, picked up by Cunningham. It's Kuzma with the miss. Here's Ivy. He has 7. And Gafford with the block. Cunningham outside. Clock at 6. Goes back up. And no good. Good D by Porzingis. Washington has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the 3rd.
Well, you think about Daniel Gafford being picked in the 2nd round back in 2019. But guys, in 2021, that young man started to find his stride.
Here's Morris. Kuzma outside. Pass to Gafford. Morris outside. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Beal. Knocked loose. 3rd quarter of play with just over 1.5 minutes gone by. Bogdanovic passes to Cunningham. Bogdanovic with it. Beal picks him up. A nice shot by Ivy. And with Gafford doors, he earned a 3-year, $40 million deal.
He did, B.A., and it had everything to do with what he showed as a starting caliber center in the league. His rebounding, his rim protection, and his value as a vertical threat at the cup, all very worthy of that contract.
This is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
Well, that 3-point shot just gives you so much room to operate on the offensive end.
Count it. Wiseman's got 7 points in the game.
Assertive move. You can tell the game's heating up a bit.
Beal outside. Outside Porzingis. Up top Morris. Beal against Cunningham. Out to Beal. Morris outside. Back to Beal. Over Cunningham. Beal's shot is off.
Boy, a miss like that will drive any scorer crazy, especially with the defender giving a cushion.
Right wing. And here's Ivy from the arc. That falls. Nice feed that time from Cunningham. Cunningham's got 5 assists in the game. Kuzma, left side. Outside Porzingis. 1:51 left in the 3rd. Rebounded by the Pistons. Pass to Ivy. Here's Duren. Bogdanovic on the wing. Here's Duren. Well, no scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. Beyond the arc. Porzingis grabs the board. Porzingis has got a rebound number 5 here tonight. Beal, the pass to Kuzma, and the call will be against Cade Cunningham. That's his first foul. A new lineup here for Washington. We've got 1:13 left in the 3rd quarter. Pass to none. Here's Kispert, covered by Diallo. Here's Avdia. To the wing, right side. 4 on the clock. Kispert's shot is good.
It's nice to see they're not settling for 3-pointers. These guys are putting in the work inside.
right against Hayes. Played it in with a nice touch off the window. And the Pistons lead by 7.
This is what we call highly efficient play. Working off the screen, getting to the cup.
Here's Kispert. Screen by Gibson. Pass to Avdia. Outside Nunn. Ooh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now. That's on Isaiah Stewart. The first free throw is good. Both shots good from the strike. The Pistons have gotten 4 of 7 shots to drop in the third. And here's Hayes. Outside Burks. Bagley, a screen on Nunn. Pass to Stewart. Detroit calls timeout.
Yeah, coach no doubt wants to use this timeout to review the matchups and maybe make some adjustments as well.
And the guys get a little bit of a break. Mentally, physically, just recharge here quickly.
And the Wizards call time here. Here's Bagley. Puts it in off the killer crossover. Bagley's got his first 2 points.
Well, just tremendous composure on the interior. Read the defense, take advantage of the situation, and deliver.
Pass to Gibson. Goes to the reverse layup and drops it in.
Oh, just an easy reverse for him. He has nice feel and touch around the bucket.
The third quarter comes to a close. And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. The Pistons leading. Fourth quarter on the court for the Wizards. Morris and Beal are the backcourt pair. Kristaps Porzingis out there with Kyle Kuzma. And it's Gafford in at the center position. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. It's going to be on Bradley Beal. And a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for the Pistons.
Their offensive game plan has been simple. Look to shoot it often from outside the arc. And the results have been outstanding.
You know what else has been important is they've been focused and they have gotten themselves to the line, made their free throws, doing all the little things.
Now here's Bogdanovic. Cunningham outside. Back to Bogdanovic. 6 to shoot. The Pistons need to get one up quick. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2. First free throw is good. He's off on the second. Washington trailing. Beal right side. Back to Kuzma. That one drops for him.
You can see that Kyle Kuzma has the kind of size and length and creativity to score on the interior.
Beal against Cunningham. Pass to Ivy. Bogdanovic up top. He gets it in there. And the Pistons lead by 8.
I don't think there's much more you can do. Bogdanovic is too skilled and too strong on these finishes with contact.
Now here's Morris. Pass to Beal. To the paint. Wiseman with a steal. Cunningham outside. Out to the right wing. Outside Bogdanovic. Back to Wiseman. Uneasy, too, on the layup. And now it's a 10-point Detroit lead.
Well, how about the court awareness from Bogdanovic showing off his ability to find the open man, Kev?
Beal outside. Pass to Kuzma. They kick it out to Porzingis. Beal outside. Plenty of space. And it's Washington with another.
Well, Bradley Beal works so hard to find the opportunities on the offensive end. He knows he's responsible to carry the load.
Here's Duren. Bogdanovic from long range. Nails it from 3. Bogdanovic has got 5 points in the quarter.
And just not letting up at all. I mean, you have to love this approach. You want to get the ball to the guys who make plays.
One thing we've learned in the NBA, the game is never over. So you've got to continue to score, continue to build your lead.
Wow. Always fun to see point guards who can elevate above the rim like that.
Oh, a strong mindset and even stronger finish.
Boy, it's incredible how much explosive scoring ability can come from the lead guard position. That is a big-time play.
Second shot opportunity. Back to Kuzma. Gafford with a screen on Cunningham. Here's Kuzma. That one a little long. Detroit has got 5 of 7 threes to drop here tonight. It's Cunningham with a drive. The rebound by the Wizards. Porzingis has got 6 rebounds here tonight. To the middle. Here's Gafford. Misses the layup. For Detroit, they've gotten 4 of 5 attempts to fall so far in the fourth. Cunningham passes to Wiseman. Pass to Ivy. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
Well, with a comeback out of range, we can put a bow on this one. Good performance for the Pistons.
They had to fight for this one. With the game hanging in the balance a couple of times, they've made winning plays, Grant.
It's all about having a strong mentality. What's interesting is that anytime momentum turned against them, instead of folding,
Hammers it home.
So nice.
Don't sleep on his athleticism now. Porzingis plays well above the rim.
Pass to Duren. Kicks it out to Cunningham. And we've got 28 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Bogdanovic, that's good.
Showing us that killer instinct right now. No letting the foot off the gas for them.
And you want to save your best for last. Tonight, they've done that and then some.
Beal from outside. It's stolen by Bogdanovic. From deep three-point range. Pass to Ivy. Three-pointer. Offensive rebound. So we see the Pistons taking the W here. Even early on in this game, they appeared happy.
rivals. Starting off tonight in this one, Steve, it might be the regular season, but this has a playoff feel to it, doesn't it?
These are the type of games you love to watch in the regular season, Kevin. The fans will be rowdy, the players fully engaged. We got a good one tonight.
Let's check out Indiana's starting lineup. The guard set will be Halliburton and Duarte. Miles Turner out there with Smith, and it's Hield in at the 3. Now here's Bogdanovich. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
Has a great combination of height and body frame. Bogdanovich can keep up with the defenders physically.
Duarte passes to Turner. And then Cunningham with the dunk.
He takes advantage of them in every way possible.
And Greg, he lures them into a trap on the steal, and then bang, straight to the bucket.
Great activity at both ends. Great teamwork as well.
Here's Halliburton. Makes it off the glass.
For a skinny guy, Halliburton has a lot of confidence inside. In fact, he's confident at everything he does. And the Pacers finished 25 and 57 last season, their worst record since the mid-'80s. Indiana deciding to go young, and with that comes growing pain.
Now, here's Bogdanovich. Down low, here's Wiseman. And finished off by Wiseman.
And his teammates appreciate the unselfishness. Bogdanovich willing to get it to his open guys.
So the Pacers call timeout, their first of the game. And last season, a tough one, Indiana, with their lowest winning percentage, Greg, in over 30 years.
Yeah, but I loved how they approached the end of the season. Bringing in Tyrese Halliburton, playing a lot of the younger players, planning for the future.
Now, here's Halliburton. Shot clock at 6. And Wiseman sends it back.
And putting in work on the defensive end. Wiseman's swat providing a spark to his team.
Cunningham up top. He's covered by Halliburton. Bogdanovich wide open. Off target from outside. The Pacers have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. And Halliburton slams it in.
What a slam by Halliburton. Using that agility to make a statement.
Halliburton against Cunningham. Ivy kicks to Bogdanovich. Fires from deep. The rebound by Turner. And so it's Turner with it. He brings it up for the Pacers. Trailing by 2. Here's the 3. The rebound by Turner. Pacers have gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. Halliburton with it. Now defended by Cunningham.
So good at just reading the defense. That time, Halliburton maintains his dribble and gets to where he wants to go.
Now, here's Cunningham. And it's Bogdanovich in the corner. Oh, good on the triple.
This is the shot they wanted to get. Right guy, right spot, wrong result.
Halliburton outside. There's the pass to Smith. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. And Greg, beyond the lottery picks, this Pistons team has a lot of young players looking to make a name for themselves.
Second-round picks are guys let go by their first team. There's an underdog quality to the roster. Guys hungry to prove they belong.
Cunningham dishes it to Wiseman, and it's good for 2. Wiseman's got his second basket of the game.
Beautiful pass. At his size, Cunningham sees the whole floor.
And a wide open look for Halliburton. Nailed from three-point land.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
Cunningham left side. It's stolen by Hield. Here's Duarte. No points in the game yet for him. Here's Turner. And there are the Pacers with another bucket.
A big like Turner, just using that height inside, it's almost a lost art.
Cunningham with it. Now Smith defending. Wiseman, no good.
Unusual for him, just a lack of concentration. Fails to finish the play.
Healed against Bogdanovich. To the paint. Cuts off the pass. Now here's Wiseman. Duran, the pass to Bogdanovich. To the wing on the left. And here's Ivy. Detroit shooting their first shots from the stripe in this game.
Second personal foul.
And that one falls for Ivy. Good on both. 17 seconds left in the first quarter. Halliburton kicks to Hield. Back to Halliburton. And it's slammed in by Turner.
Hard to stop Turner in close. As soon as he has prime positioning, he is going for the slam.
3 seconds left, and Bogdanovich throws it down.
Yeah, just solid work on the back end of that play.
Yep, you're right. Finished hard with 2 hands on that stuff. 1 quarter in the books, and it's been a close one so far. Indiana out in front.
Give a big round of applause for your Pistons dance team.
And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out in the second quarter. And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the Pacers.
They're unselfish. They're passing the ball well, setting up teammates, playing team basketball, and their focus.
You also have to admire how they've challenged the defense inside, getting a lot of points in the paint.
Bagley and Stewart make up the inside pair. He's out there with Alec Burks, and it's Diallo in at the small forward. They're the group Detroit will start the second with. Jackson, and Jackson throws it down hard.
I'll tell you, at his size, once he gets it in there, it's over.
In the corner, it's Diallo. They get the rebound. Pacers leading by 5. Here's Mathurin. Here's Brissett. Missed inside. Detroit's gone 0-2 from deep here in the second. Outside for Bagley. Back to Burks. Out to the wing. 5 on the clock. And Hayes throws it down.
We've talked about this before. Hayes plays with great awareness for his age.
Lets it go from deep. The shot, no good. The Pistons go the other way with it.
Hamidou Diallo can play different positions for you on the floor. He can handle the ball, and he can get inside and make tough plays.
Now, here's Bagley. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. Now here's Hayes. He's tightly guarded and stolen by McConnell. Here's Mathurin. Rebound by the Pistons. 2 minutes now played in the second quarter.
And guys, how about Hamidou Diallo? I mean, still a youngster in the league.
He is, GA, but becoming a better scorer each year, averaging over double digits each of his last 2 years. Loves to play inside and do some of the dirty work.
Here's Mathurin after Alex Burks' score and contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Really the right play defensively. If you can't block, force them to the line.
For Indiana, they have been perfect at the line so far, albeit just 2 for 2. He doesn't get the second one. You know, Greg, we know to win at the highest level, you need your star players to show up in the big game. With that in mind, what's the key?
You know, it's their will and their ability to fight. If you look at the great ones, even when things haven't gone their way, they continue to scratch and claw and do everything in their power to try and get the W.
He's a regular at the free throw line. Burks knows how to put the onus on the officials.
And when you look at the complete game of the Detroit Pistons, there are struggles on both ends of the floor, which I'm sure can feel discouraging at times.
Looking at who's out there now for the Pistons. Duran, he's checked in for Stewart. Wiseman comes in for Bagley. Bogdanovich, he's checked in for Diallo. And it's Cunningham in for Hayes. Detroit making a switch here. Ivy's checked in. And looking at the Pistons' recent performance break, which end would you want to see improve first?
Kevin, I'd have to say defense. More stops means more chances in the open floor, and it would help them keep games competitive.
This is why you're trying to get him as many touches as possible. He's got the neck.
And once Halliburton hits his stride, there's just very little you can do defensively, proving how dominant he can be.
And James Wiseman picks up the foul. That's foul number 2 for him.
Oh, great defense there. Anticipated the play and got there first.
And here's Hield. He'll bring it up for the Pacers. Cunningham against Halliburton. Count that as his 7th field goal in 9 tries. He's shooting 78%.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
Rebounded by Jackson. Indiana leading. Greg, everything they're doing is working right now.
Good run they have going right now. The momentum is huge.
And Indiana making a change here. Turner's checked in. 1:20 left to play here in the second quarter. Cunningham passes to Durant. Back to Cunningham. The rebound by Halliburton. The Pacers have gone 4 of 7 from the field in this second quarter so far. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
And this is an advantage of having size in the backcourt. Halliburton using that length to cause trouble.
Halliburton hits them both. Pistons trail by 4. Cunningham looking it over. Outside Bogdanovich. Good, and the assist goes to Cunningham. Bogdanovich has got a couple of 3-pointers in the second for the Pistons. Halliburton against Cunningham. And the shot goes in. Turner's got 6.
One sign of a great playmaker, hitting his man in stride.
Passes it to Durant. Halliburton with the steal. Hield kicks to Halliburton. There's 25 seconds left here in the second. And a miss there on the triple. Detroit's gone 2 of 4 from 3-point range so far in the second quarter. Cunningham passes to Ivy. And Detroit with another turnover here. 9 seconds left to play in the first half. Here's Halliburton. Cunningham with some nice D. Tyrese Halliburton has been on display for Indy. Thank you, David, and we'll be back.
24, the Pacers, 26.
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. Here's who Rick Carlisle is starting the second half with. We've got TJ McConnell. Oh!
How about that dunk for Cunningham? Putting a punctuation mark on that one.
Well, you look at the counting numbers for Cade Cunningham. He fills up a stat sheet. The key for him moving forward, though, efficiency.
Here's Norrell. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. Clock at 4. Here's McConnell. Duran pulls it in.
The defense ready for him on that possession. They had to be, because he is so strong in the paint. That's a stomach punch, guys. Turn it over and give him a free run to the bucket.
Oh, you're so right. No question who has the momentum now.
But the truth is, those type of plays are going to happen. You just have to regroup mentally and get back to work.
And you talk about Cade's efficiency. Greg on a struggling team, that can be a challenge.
Yeah, without great shooters around him, he's forced into taking tough shots or turnovers. And As the team improves, though, I think the percentages should come around.
And Jackson gets it to go.
Terrific play call to give him a clean look at the rim. That's how you want to start the second half.
Listen, put the ball in the hands of your best scorers and let them go to work. Keep it simple.
Here's Bogdanovich. Following the score by Isaiah Jackson, Bogdanovich passes to Duren. Wiseman with the ball. It's Bogdanovich on the wing. Stolen by Jackson. Pass to Mathurin. Headshot off. And the Pistons now going the other way. Now a timeout called by Detroit. In addition to going over the game plan and making whatever necessary adjustments have to be made, Greg, this timeout also the time for players to get rehydrated or hydrate for the first time with some Gatorade. Plenty of basketball still to be played here, and they have to get recharged.
That's a great point. Without proper hydration, a player can completely run out of gas down the stretch of a game. And that's something that none of these guys can afford to have happen. If you're going to battle all the way to the finish, you have got to be hydrated.
And the Pistons, an entirely new group now out there. Here's Hayes. And we're just around 2 minutes into the final half of play now. Banked in off the glass.
Just so crafty. Killian Hayes is difficult to stay with when he's looking to create for himself.
And the foul called on Killian Hayes. That is his first foul of the game.
And it's close, but, you know, didn't get on balance quick enough.
Turner inside, guarded by Stewart, and Turner throws it down.
Go into the rack with energy, and the D afraid to cut him off.
Yeah, gotta chalk that one up to some shaky defending.
In a close game like this, everything has to be challenged, and everything has to be earned.
Here's Hayes, following the score by Miles Turner.
Wonderful drive by Killian Hayes, going into the defense hard while getting the shot up in the air.
This is his first free throw of the game. Bogdanovich is checked in for Diallo. Hayes hits them both. A touch over 2.5 minutes of basketball played here in the third quarter. Turner against Burks. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
And it's crucial that Turner remains assertive like this because it's how he's going to get these calls.
And he makes both free throws. Here's Hayes. He has 6. He dishes it to Bagley. Outside, Bogdanovich. Bagley sets a screen for Bogdanovich. Stewart in the corner. 4 on the clock. Shoots over Turner. Stewart misses. Indiana leading by 3. Hield from outside. Trains it from beyond the arc. Hield's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball.
And that is what Hield does. This guy is a gunner. Loves pulling the trigger from deep.
And the shot goes in.
And that solid play in the paint continues here, guys.
Pass to Duarte. Kicks to Turner. And he makes good on the layup. Turner's got the lead up to 6 now for the Pacers.
Important points there. Got him on a nice play, getting the ball inside and right to the bucket.
Timeout called the Pistons. And a different look here for the Pistons. Duren, he's checked in for Stewart. Wiseman comes in for Bagley. Ivy's checked in for Burks. And Cade Cunningham subbed in for Hayes. Now, here's Ivy. Right wing. Wiseman finds Bogdanovich. Second shot opportunity. Second chance shot into the lane. The rebound by Turner. Turner's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Cunningham against Halliburton. Doesn't go for him. Cunningham with some nice D.
And like a lot of top picks, Cade Cunningham had to deal with some adversity in his rookie season.
Greg, he had been part of winning teams for his entire life. He was introduced to just how competitive the NBA is. But he says it's only sharpened his focus.
T.J. McConnell, he's checked in for Halliburton. Here's Cunningham, and he uses the glass on the layup. Cunningham's got 6 here in this quarter.
A confident scorer in close. Once Cunningham feels like he has an advantage, he exploits it.
Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
Attacking the defense with the pass. Don't need to be a hero.
Time called here. The Pistons decide to talk it over.
And coaches looking to seize every advantage, maximize every possession.
Critical part of the game. You have to be flexible. You have to be able to adjust what you're doing.
Pistons trail by 6.
Gotta run the clock and wait for the last shot.
Yes, you do, but it's a dilemma. If you get a great look earlier in the clock, do you take it?
Now Halliburton. And Halliburton slams it in.
Just rubbing it in their faces with that dunk.
He is never going to take his foot off the pedal.
And the defense knows he's relentless. You have to try and match that intensity.
And we've reached the end of the third. Pacers lead by 8. Live from Little Caesars Arena, you're watching 2K Sports. And how about a look now at our assist of the game? Brought to you by State Farm.
And how about the big fella here showing us he's got some point guard skill here with the tremendous setup.
Let me tell you, when you can run offense through your bigs, you give the defense just another thing it has to try and take away.
And with 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this 4th period holds in store for us. The backcourt guards are Cunningham and Ivy. James Wiseman's out there with Bogdanovich. And it's Duran in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. That's the group for Detroit right now. To the middle. The shake. And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
And guys, all about hard work from this point on. They've worked hard to create that high-quality shot and then able to knock it down.
Stripped away. And now here's Wiseman, the fast break chance. Ivy with the bucket.
Well, Wiseman's passing game is a work in progress, but he's smart enough to spot the wide-open man there.
Halliburton with it. And Halliburton slams it in.
Oh, inflicting some punishment with the 2-hand flush.
They're going for the throat. Ivy kicks to Wiseman. Off the mark there with the 3-point shot. Pacers leading by 6. Halliburton passes to Hield. From past the arc. Duran pulls it in. Duran's got his 4th rebound in this one. Cunningham against Hield. Scored the bucket. He's made 5 so far, shooting a very clean 5 of 7.
And that was the right call. When you need a basket, go to the guys you trust the most.
And it was great execution. Clutch effort all the way around.
Here's Ivy. He takes it in. Pacers with the rebound. Halliburton with it. Now defended by Cunningham.
Very few young players see the floor as well as Halliburton. It really shows just how impressive his ceiling is as a playmaker. Better to be lucky than good. That pass was just deflected and not stolen. Dodged a bullet there.
Kicks it out to Bogdanovich. That's in, coming off the assist from Cunningham. Cunningham's got 6 assists in the game. Halliburton against Cunningham. Right side Turner. Back to Halliburton. Clock at 6. Shots good by Turner. 16 points for Miles Turner.
Easy to understand why they go to Turner here. They trust in his ability to come through.
Here's Bogdanovich, and the rejection by Smith. And they get it back. Cunningham passes to Durant. Back to Cunningham. A second chance effort. They get a hand on it. Smith dishes to Heel. Three-pointer, and he's good on the three ball. And it's an 8-point Pacer lead. And a closer look here at the hustle stats for Indiana.
What I love, and the coaching staff has to love, is the defense. They've really brought the energy with all these blocks we've seen in this one.
And another difference maker for them has been their opportunistic defense, that they are really piling up the steals in this one.
Halliburton passes to Turner. Got a piece of it. Ivy kicks to Cunningham. They get it back, and it's sent back by Turner.
And I would not test Turner. And Miles has led the NBA in blocks and just has great timing on his jumps. And we'll just watch the clock wind down, guys, in what will turn out to be a win here for the Pacers.
When you shoot this well from three-point range, you're really hard to stop. The defense didn't rotate out fast enough to stop the hot shooters.
Exactly, Kevin. They were lethal from deep.
And we watched one guy all night long, guys, and looking at the stats just confirms what a dominant game he had. What a night tonight it was for Tyrese Halliburton.
Every time he shot it, it seemed like it was going to drop in. And if it didn't, everyone was surprised.
Now the Pacers with it. They're on a 13-5 run. It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Now, here's Ivy. During the pass to Bogdanovich. Jacks up a three. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Pacers will take it. Nine seconds left in the fourth. The pass to Orte. From outside the arc, and again, it's the Pacers from deep.
That's a nice read. The value of keeping your eyes up.
I love that they're continuing to attack despite being up big.
I'm impressed with...
are getting ready for what should be an excellent matchup. It'll be the Wizards off the tip. And now Indiana's starting group. Halliburton at point next to Duarte. They're the backcourt. Miles Turner out there with Jalen Smith. And it's Hield in at the small forward position. Now here's Halliburton. Oh, it's blocked by Porzingis.
When a guy has a 7'6" wingspan like Porzingis does, it's just tough to get away from him or get by him. It allows him to block a lot of shots.
Here's Beal. Fires for three. Rebounded by Hield. Halliburton with the ball. Porzingis picks him up defensively. Smith, count that one.
A clean pass that time from Halliburton to a wide open teammate. Just smart ball movement there.
And it's Morris penetrating out of bounds. It'll go to the Pacers.
The ideal guard in today's NBA, Tyrese Halliburton, has length at 6'5". Now he can run the offense, plus Tyrese is an excellent three-point shooter.
Now here's Smith. Oh, wow. Drew the contact, and that three almost went in. So he'll go to the line for 3 free throws. Kristaps Porzingis picks one up, and with Halliburton, the stats show a complete guard, Grant.
Yeah, I mean, think about this. 40% from deep. Halliburton's been top 10 in the league in assists. Defensively, just racking up steals. Tyrese can play the 1 through 3. He does just about everything.
Kuzma, the pass to Morris. Back to Kuzma. Morris outside. It's Beal on the wing. 5 to shoot. Back to Porzingis. Up and over Smith. Second chance shot. Porzingis misses.
He's as surprised as we are. Most nights that bucket is automatic.
And the basket by Halliburton.
He's such a creative scorer in close. Tyrese Halliburton only needs a sliver of space to make you pay.
Morris passes to Beal. Back to Morris. Pass to Beal. Can they get it? And another miss by Washington. The Pacers have gone 2 of 3 from the floor. Oh, Beal picks his pocket. Here's Gafford. Oh, and Turner with a block.
What timing from Turner. I mean, that's a big part of blocking shots. Reading the shooter and then timing it perfectly to send that shot in reverse.
Now here's Turner. And Daniel Gafford picks up the foul. That's his first foul.
First personal foul. Second team foul.
On defense, the Wizards. Searching for their first points of the game.
They've got to tighten up the ball control. That pass was just too easy to defend.
It's Beal on the wing. Back to Porzingis. And a slam dunk by Porzingis.
Boy, this team takes on a different attitude when Porzingis imposes his will like that. His energy and attitude, infectious.
I tell you, a little extra pressure on D when you're up against a point guard who can elevate.
It doesn't make it easy, does it?
And you know, guys, showing how dynamic a weapon he is for this offense, they feed off of that energy and ability to make plays. It gets them going.
And so it's Washington with it. The Pacers making their last shot. We've got 1:55 left in the first. Here's Duarte. That's good. And Halliburton gets the assist.
Just owning the painted area. If it's working, no need to change.
Pass to Gafford. Smith against Beal. Porzingis sets a screen. Shot clock at 6. And a slam dunk by Porzingis.
Really hard to guard Porzingis, especially when he's moving like this in the screen and roll.
This one for 3. Here's Duarte. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. Clark, what you like about Chris Duarte is that he can fill it up in a hurry. He's such a gifted scorer.
He really is, and he's fearless, and he's confident, and those are qualities all good scorers have. And when he knocks down a couple of shots, he can really get it going. He can get his own shot. He can make tough shots. He's a bona fide bucket getter.
Now here's Porzingis. Porzingis sets a screen. Down low. Ooh, good finish at the rack off the slick feed. Porzingis has got 6.
Kristaps did not get thrown off by the contact. He's just too big and long, too determined as well.
That one goes. Count it.
Good execution. They're getting some short-range looks here.
Beal against Turner. Beal to pass to Kuzma. Pure from three-point range.
Tell you what, guys, he seems to improve with every game. I mean, Kuzma continues to hone his catch-and-shoot game.
Outside Hield. There's a screen by Turner. And it's Hield missing. Washington has gone 1 of 4 from deep. And it's Kuzma finishing it off.
You know, I think Kuzma's the kind of guy you've got to push out of the paint. When you don't, this is what happens.
Pass to Turner. Back to Halliburton. Driving in. Turner with it. Unloads from 13. Oh, Beal picks his pocket. Outside Porzingis. Morris outside. He gets it off. He got it off in time. And that does it for the first quarter. The Pacers out in front, up by 4. And for those of you just tuning in, second quarter action is where we are. All right, let's quickly break down the game we've seen from the Pacers so far, guys.
Well, their offense is clicking so far, capturing the momentum here early on.
Yeah, you know, I agree. No warm-up needed. They came in on fire and have already built a nice lead.
Avdia out there with Taj Gibson. Then it's Kispert. Then it's Kendrick Nunn. And it's Wright in at the 1. That's the 5 on the floor for the Wizards. Here's Brissett. Jackson down low. Working on Gibson. Tries again. Jackson can't get it to go. Washington trailing. Right outside. And that's a foul called on T.J. McConnell. That's his first foul. You know, one expression you hear from a lot of coaches nowadays, threatening drives. What's the value of breaking the paint?
BA, dribble penetration is so important, particularly in today's game. With the spacing and the great shooting on the perimeter, if you can get to the paint, one, you may score at the rim, but if the defense collapses, now you have an opportunity to find an open shooter from 3. Knew exactly where his teammate would be. That's a product of good chemistry.
Out to the right wing. Here's Brissett. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
Making sure of it with the two-hand slam, BA.
Yeah, I don't blame him. With the score this tight, you cannot take a chance here.
I get the feeling, guys, that he may be sensing that this is a critical time in this game.
Here's Matherin. Avdia pulls it in. And for the Wizards, they're shooting the rock well at 46%. Pass to Gibson. To the left wing. Here's Avdia. Uses the glass on the layup. Avdia's gotten 4 this quarter.
Sensational ball movement there. When you pass the ball like that, good things happen.
Here's Matherin. Now quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game.
And once he gets to the rim, it's fairly automatic.
Nothing fancy right there, just takes his 2 points, moves on.
Hey guys, I know I'm stating the obvious here, but those could be an important 2 points considering how close this game is.
Here's Kispert. The kick out to Nunn. It's Wright on the wing. He's marked by McConnell. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D. So Indiana ends up going with a new group.
Substitution on the court.
The Pacers have gotten 2 of 5 shots to fall this second quarter. Outside Hield. Doesn't go that time. Now Washington takes it the other way. Gets stolen by Hield. And he drives in. That's good. His first made shot in 3 attempts.
And I like whenever Hield attacks inside like this, exploiting the defense when they give him these chances.
Outside Nunn. Pass to Gibson. Back to none. Now a timeout called by Washington. A new lineup here for Washington. And now about 3 minutes gone in the second quarter here. Oh, and a fast break for the Pacers. And the fast break ends at the rim with a jam.
Well, you got to love Halliburton. Everything about his game speaks future star. A big guard who has shooting range and does a good job running the floor.
Beal's shot is good.
Whatever the defense gives, that's what he takes. A sign of a skilled offensive player.
Halliburton on the attack. And he finishes it with a jam.
Great speed displayed that time by Tyrese Halliburton. Went right to the rack when he saw the gap in the defense.
Kuzma, the open look. Pacers with a rebound. Closing in on 4 minutes played here in the second quarter. Halliburton with the ball. Guarded now by Morris. Dorte. Down it goes, and a great assist by Halliburton. Halliburton's got 3 assists in the game.
Tyrese Halliburton is more like what you're seeing from guards these days. He's a tall guard with good size who can knock down the three and do damage as a slasher in the lane in addition to setting up his teammates.
Now here's Halliburton. They lead by the biggest margin of the game at 9.
Tyrese Halliburton so capable of playing multiple positions and roles for this team. And tonight, he's embraced being the scorer.
Out of bounds. It'll be Indiana's ball. .50 seconds left in the second quarter. Smith outside. Outside heel. Back to Smith. It's Dorte on the wing. Pass to heel. From behind the arc. Gafford grabs the miss. The Wizards have gotten 3 of 4 field goals in the second quarter. Beal from outside. Pacers with a rebound. Turner's got 5 rebounds tonight. Halliburton for 3. It's rebounded by Morris. It's Beal on the wing. And the dunk by Gafford.
Slick feed by Beal, taking advantage of the hole in the defense to set up a wide open man.
All right, Allie, thanks for that. We will see everyone.
One team, the Pacers. One team now.
Well, for those just tuning in, thanks for being with us. Second half of this game still to play. Boy, you got to like what Tyrese Halliburton has done in this game.
Yeah, tonight, he's done a great job of slashing through the lane and finishing.
Yeah, you know what, guys? They gave him too many free runs to the hoop in the first half. I think they've got to be a lot tougher on him. Body him up. Be physical with him.
Second half underway. Here's who Rick Carlisle's got on the floor. Halliburton at point next to Dorte. They're the backcourt. Jalen Smith is out there with Buddy Hield. And it's Turner in at the 5 spot. Now here's Beal. Here's Morris. That one's in there on the nice assist from Beal.
And he gives up some size inside, but makes a great adjustment on the finish.
Yeah, you know, with that size difference, that's not an easy shot. I mean, I don't care how close to the rim he is. That's a tough shot.
Here's Beal. Porzingis sets a screen. Beal, the pass to Porzingis. Back to Beal. For 3. Dorte grabs the board. Indiana leading. In transition, here come the Pacers. And a powerful one-handed slam.
Halliburton really dangerous now when he gets out in the open court. That's how you finish the break in transition.
And then Beal with the dunk.
Now, B.A., you know they would love for him to get more of those opportunities.
Well, that would cut into the deficit quickly if he does.
Well, I like the way he capped off that drive. The one-hand hole punch.
The Pacers have got 2 of 3 from the floor in this third quarter. Halliburton goes. And out of bounds, the Wizards will take it. Washington's shooting has been good, around 52% from the field. And the whistle blows as the basket counts. Chance at a three-point opportunity here. One free throw coming up. Free throw drops for Beal. Right around a minute and a half played in the third quarter. Here's Matherin, hounded by Beal. To the wing on the left. Nora sinks it from distance. And the Pacers lead by 9.
Such an effective shooter. If you lose track of him defensively, he's gonna make you pay.
Beal, the pass to Kuzma. And it's Kuzma finishing it off.
And what an aggressive move to the rim. He's really trying to fire up his teammates right now.
Boy, it's not hard to feel inspired after a teammate makes that kind of finish.
You know, when you're looking to close the gap, you need guys who will take it upon themselves to step up, take the initiative, and make something happen.
And that's a foul called on T.J. McConnell. That'll be a second foul of the game.
Second team foul.
Beal outside. Pass to Porzingis. That's tipped. The Pacers have gone 3 of 5 from the field in this third quarter. Here's Nora. And a missed layup. Well, we're into the third quarter. Just over 2.5 minutes played. Morris can't hit.
Clean look from mid-range. Coach will probably want to run that play again.
Here's Matherin, hounded by Beal. Morris against McConnell. Pass to Jackson. Over Porzingis. And the dunk by Jackson.
With the explosive leaping ability, he's able to play center despite being undersized.
Morris outside. For 3, Porzingis. Can't hit that one. So Indiana will take it the other way. McConnell outside. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. It's going to be on Bradley Beal.
Everyone in the building saw the obvious contact.
Yeah, the officials didn't need to talk that one over. It was obvious.
Third quarter of basketball here. A little under 3.5 minutes gone by. In addition to affecting the game at both ends, Matherin has already proven to be a tremendous leader.
Oh, yes, he has, B.A. He's a high intangibles guy, a hard worker, really leads by example, and he's clutch. He elevates his play in big-time situations.
Nice floor awareness that time from right. Spots the gap and then finds the open man.
To the inside. Ooh, anticipated the pass. It's a turnover. 56 seconds left in the third quarter. Here's Kispert, defended by Jackson. Avdia, good. Avdia's got 6 points.
He's doing his best to carry him, fellas, but he can only do so much. Things would be different for them if he was getting a little more help.
Pass to Brissett. It's stolen by Wright. And the Wizards on the break. Here's Nunn, and he dunks it. What a pass to set him up.
And that's gotta hurt. A turnover for a free run at the rim.
And now we know who has the momentum.
You know, those kinds of plays can be difference makers, game changers, momentum shifters, especially in a close contest where 1 or 2 possessions can impact the outcome.
A new lineup here for Indiana. Now here's Turner. Boy, he's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. And he drops in the layup off the glass. And the Pacers lead by 6.
Confident in the paint, Turner knows he can cash in from this area.
Now a timeout called by Washington. Boy, you gotta like what Tyrese Halliburton has done in this game.
They know they need to change things up and do it quickly. They cannot allow him to keep running wild.
Washington has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the third. Morris passes to Beal. From downtown, it's rebounded by Indiana. Down low, here's Duarte. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. The first one falls.
At the line for the Pacers.
That's also good, so he hits both free throws.
Productive trip to the line. He doesn't like to leave points on the table.
And so it's the Indiana Pacers finishing the quarter with an 8-point lead. Fourth quarter action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. Washington trailing. Morris and Beal are the backcourt pair. Kristaps Porzingis out there with Daniel Gafford. And it's Kuzma in at the 3. That's the 5 on the floor for the Wizards. Drains the triple.
A volume three-point shooter. Beal knows he has the green light to shoot threes whenever he wants.
Pass to Turner. Oh, a beautiful reverse layup. And the Pacers lead by 7.
Smooth reverse. He knew just what he was doing there.
And it's Morris penetrating. And here's Gafford. Back to Porzingis. Here's Beal. The 3 ball. The rebound by Turner. Turner's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Halliburton, the pass to Smith. Now Turner. Pass to Hield. Porzingis grabs the board.
You know, you don't always get that opportunity, so those are the ones you hate to miss.
And then Beal with the dunk.
One of the most desired trade targets in the league. Seemingly every year, Beal is just a baller.
Halliburton outside. There's a screen by Turner. Halliburton against Beal. Pass to Hield. A good look from Turner. Nails the wide open jumper. Turner's gotten 4 this quarter.
More than just a scorer. Hield moves the ball well, especially when his guys are open.
Morris passes to Kuzma. And it's Kuzma finishing it off.
Oh yeah, that'll do it.
Wow, an emphatic two-handed slam.
I tell you what, if he's got a few more of those in him, this lead will really start shrinking.
Morris against Halliburton. Beal outside to the middle. Here's Gafford. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line.
Exactly. The defense determined not to allow the easy layup right there. They'll settle for making him earn the free throws.
Second free throw, no good. For Indiana, they've gotten half of their attempts to fall in the fourth. 2 for 4 now. Pass to Duarte. Now Turner. And the layup is good off the glass.
They're going at it on offense. Neither team backing down.
Hey, defense is taking a back burner. Secondary on the marquee, but who doesn't love a game like this? Let's go. I like offense.
Second team foul.
Over 2.5 minutes in the books here in the fourth. Back to Morris. Beal outside. Inside. Porzingis. Oh, it's Porzingis with the jam.
That's exactly why they turn to Porzingis here, guys. They trust him to step up in big moments.
And Monte Morris is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul.
Personal foul. First team foul.
From the inbound, Halliburton on the attack.
And, you know, you want to keep seeing this from Kuzma, I think. Active, engaged, and being effective on the defensive end.
Shot clock at 5. Three-pointer, Halliburton. And the officials call the over the back. A little too aggressive there.
I don't know what he was thinking about there. Easy over the back call.
Yeah, that's a good one there, man. I tell you, I appreciate the effort, but he overdid it just a bit there. He needed to get called for the foul.
Kuzma finds Morris. Porzingis sets a screen. Morris with it, guarded by Smith. Oh, swiped away. Pass to Turner. Here's Duarte. 1:21 left to play in the fourth quarter. A nice shot by Smith. All right, guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the Pacers.
Well, their D has been a major story tonight. I mean, those steals and putting pressure on the ball, clogging the passing lanes, impressive.
Yeah, you know, the defense just hasn't been able to keep up with them in this one. The transition game as a result of good defense has been very strong.
Here's Morris. It's tipped.
Got to be impressed with Halliburton's defensive instincts there. I mean, able to come away with the rejection. You don't see guards do that a lot.
Here's Smith, and he takes that one up and powers it through.
And guys, that's got to be the dagger. This is how you finish a game.
Yeah, what a time to put the hammer down. Any hope of a comeback diminished.
Third team foul.
Ooh, he doesn't hit the first. That was the one they really wanted. He's got one more, though. So he comes up empty, missing both. Here's Duarte, hounded by Beal. Duarte's shot is good.
Yeah, they blocked out the noise, blocked out the distractions, kept on grinding, and this is their reward.
Boy, a fantastic performance. And I tell you something, I mean, you get roadkill, that's always a challenge in the NBA, no matter what, and they got it done.
And Porzingis gets it to go on the assist by Beal.
Inside, Porzingis has a lot of advantages. He's stronger than he looked, and we know how tall he is, north of 7 feet, and he's got a super soft touch.
And great job to establish position and square up.
Excellent example of toughness and physicality on defense. Got his nose right in the middle of things and made a play.
A nice shot by Morris.
Really nice job moving the ball around that time, picking apart that defense.
The drive by Duarte. Oh, and there's a one-hand jam.
Just a strong finish there, guys.
Hey, needed just one hand to do it.
Sometimes that's all you need.
Here's Hield. And Porzingis with the block. And it goes out of bounds. That one off Porzingis. And that's out of bounds. Indiana will retain possession.
He clipped the ball there, but not enough to nab the steal.
Clearly a careless pass. He got away with one there.
Stolen by Gafford. And so the Pacers take the win. It ends up being a fairly easy road win.
And a look from earlier as the Pistons come off the bus. Dressed for success coming into this tough contest tonight on the road. And it's the Pistons to start out. And now the opening lineup for Detroit. The backcourt guards are Cunningham and Ivy. Bogdanovich out there with Weissman. And it's Duren in at the 5 down low.
Weissman clever on that pick and roll, finds the space.
Morris kicks to Kuzma. Well, we've got two teams here that are known for their half-court offenses. You're not going to see either side get out and run very often.
No, they love to slow it down. They love to come down and set the table for what they want to run. And the interesting thing, Kevin, is they've got a ton of options that they can trick defenders into thinking something's coming that's not. So this little chess match is going to be a good one.
Weissman, no good.
Yeah, can't see why he missed that one there. The D's close, but looks like plenty of room.
Now here's Beal. He's covered closely. Oh, and here we go. Cunningham heading to the hoop. And Cunningham with the slam.
Love seeing Cade zip back in transition and doing everything he can to convert on the break.
And stolen by Ivy. Weissman with the ball. He's against Porzingis. Cunningham looking it over. Over to the left wing. The shot by Ivy, no good. And here are the Wizards now. Pass to Kuzma. Takes it inside. And Kuzma slams it in.
Leaving no room for mistakes as Kuzma rises up.
Cunningham right side. And Bogdanovich kicks to Weissman. And stolen by Kuzma. To the inside. And that won't go, missing the go-ahead bucket. For Detroit, they've gone 2 for 4 from the field so far together. Cunningham up top. He's covered by Beal. Cunningham passes to Bogdanovich. 6 to shoot. The Pistons need to get off a shot here. Weissman. Kuzma pulls it in. And it's Kuzma with the ball for the Washington Wizards. Outside, Beal. Porzingis inside. Kuzma against Bogdanovich. Kuzma kicks to Morris. Beal from long range. It's Cunningham with the rebound. And here's Detroit.
Always a shame to see a guy like Bradley Beal have to go in for season-ending surgery like he did in 2022.
That decision, I think, was tough, but in the end, for the length and longevity of his career, was the smart one for Bradley Beal. Get himself fully healthy, fully physically and mentally ready to get back on the NBA floor and be as productive as he's been throughout his career.
Now, here is Morris. Beal taking his time here. Inside, here's Gafford. And Gafford throws it down.
Oh, you got to feel for a guy getting dunked on like that. I mean, he's got no shot to stop that unless maybe he can pick up another foot somewhere.
Here's Cunningham. It's Bogdanovich on the wing. They set the pick. Pass to Durant. That falls. Nice feed that time from Bogdanovich.
And it's great to see Bogdanovich spreading the ball out. I mean, possesses good size, which allows him to see over defenders.
Outside, Beal. To the paint. Gafford finds Beal. Over Ivy. And that one is good from Bradley Beal.
Bradley Beal knowing how to get it done on the inside, finding a nice way to finish that time.
Kicks it out to Bogdanovich. Washington with the rebound. On the wing, Morris. He's covered by Wiseman. Morris passes to Porzingis. Back to Morris. It's Beal on the wing. Down low. Here's Porzingis. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
Did it feel like Porzingis knew there was a defender there? Man, he just brushed him off.
Cunningham up top. He's covered by Beal. Cunningham kicks to Wiseman. Outside, Bogdanovich. He lobs it up. Oh, and they get in the way of the alley-oop. Not to be. Good play defensively. A good close contest so far as we finish the first quarter. And getting going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. And let's quickly break down the game we've seen from the Wizards, guys.
Well, they've been aggressive from the beginning, particularly on the offensive end.
Well, if they wanted to start well, this would be it. They seized momentum right away, and they just didn't let it go in that quarter.
Here are the five Detroit has to start the second quarter. Bagley and Stewart make up the inside pair. Alec Burks is out there with Hayes. And it's Diallo in at the 3 spot. A shot's good from Hayes.
And Hayes has that burst. That's something you got to be aware of. That's going to help him get some shot attempts off.
Now, Nunn to the middle. It's stolen by Bagley. Here's Burks. First shot, first basket. He's out of the blocks fast. And let's get your take, guys, on the hustle stats for Detroit.
I mean, they've come out aggressive defensively, getting into them and coming up with some cookies along the way.
And they've sort of assumed control of this game with their pressure defensively. They've been into the ball handler. They've done a great job of swarming. So they're creating some turnovers that they're capitalizing on.
Brent, do you think shooting has improved over the years, or are there just more good shooters on the floor?
Well, Kevin, if you had a bubble, I'd be bursting right now, because if you look back over the last 10 years, maybe go 20 years, shooting has not changed. Percentages have not changed, both from two-point land, three-point land, free throw line. It's not that there are more good shooters in the league. There's just more surprises as to who it is you see taking the shots.
Now here's Wright, following the shot by Alec Burks. Now, here's Nunn. The Wizards shooting their second and third free throws tonight.
And just to mention, a season ago, they were very comfortable at the line, hitting about 78% of their free throws.
Both good from the line that time.
You can tell he's feeling confident right now at the line, and when he's on, he can be lights out.
Stewart with the screen on Wright. Hayes dishes to Burks. It's out of bounds. The Pistons able to retain possession here. Just about a minute and a half has gone by here in the second. Outside for Bagley. Just 4 to shoot. And stolen by Wright. And here we go. Washington fast break. And Kispert with the basket on the assist by Wright. Kispert's got the lead up to 5 now for Washington. Now here's Hayes. Guarded by Wright. Passes to Stewart. Inside, Diallo. And he banks in the layup. Diallo's got his first points of the game.
Look, if you're a big man that feeds the little guy, man, you deserve the ball back. Nice look from Stewart.
Stolen by Avdia. None against Burks. Now the pass to Avdia. Great pass to set up the lay-in. Avdia's got 5 points so far. And a closer look here at the hustle stats for the Wizards.
Just a great job so far applying pressure defensively. The opposition is on their heels with the ball in their hand. Nightmares clamps thus far.
Well, they've really attacked off of the turnovers, so leaking out and capitalizing on fast break stuff.
Washington with the ball after the basket by Detroit. Avdia, the pass to Wright. He dishes it to Avdia. And the foul called on Killian Hayes. That is his first foul of the game. And the Wizards are going with a whole new group out there now. 1:56 left now here in the second. Down low. Here's Kuzma. Pass to Gafford. Nice ball movement by Washington. Shot clock at 5. The drive by Beal. Count it. His second make in 4 attempts.
Driving inside Beal is a real problem for the defense.
Cunningham outside. Dishes it to Wiseman. And again, Detroit turns it over.
That's tough because that one's preventable. The defense has nothing to do at all with that turnover.
Washington leading now by 5. Morris into the lane. Outside, Beal to the inside. They swipe it. Now Detroit moving it up. Wiseman's got the ball. Bogdanovich against Morris. Left side, Porzingis. Out left to the wing. Pass to Morris. Beal against Cunningham. Beal the pass to Gafford. And Gafford throws it down.
You've seen Bradley Beal elevate his playmaking ability over the years. It's nice work in the pick and roll.
And the Pistons decide to take their first timeout right here. Pistons trail by 7. Here's Cunningham. And then Cunningham with the dunk.
And Cade getting up that time.
And Morris has got the ball here for the Washington Wizards. Here's Beal. Oh, and the dunk by Beal.
Look at the handles. Gets through the D and then powers it home.
Such a pretty move inside. Clark, how do you stop that? Now, here's Cunningham. 6 points for him. Passes it to Durant. Beal on the double team. Here's Cunningham. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Cunningham with that #1 selection. Lots of expectations for him, so a steep learning curve to get to the level that he wants to play at, but he's got a great work ethic, and he's going to give you his best effort every night.
Gafford sets the pick for Beal. Morris outside. Back to Beal. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. That's on Jalen Durant.
Man, how good was Beal's pump fake? I jumped out of my seat.
He hits both from the stripe. Detroit with the ball. And so we wrap up the first half. Thanks for the great interview, David. And we've got third quarter of basketball for you. 2 quarters in the books. It's been quite a game for Bradley Beal.
Definitely been challenging the defense here early on, not settling for anything outside.
Yeah, you want these kind of nights where you can start to see those openings before they happen.
Morris and Beal are the guards. Kristaps Porzingis is out there with Kyle Kuzma, and it's Gafford in at the pivot spot manning the middle. That's the group on the floor right now for Washington. Kept alive. Here's Duren. Goes back up. He lays it in. Duren's got the first basket of the third quarter for Detroit.
That's the kind of aggressive and assertive play they need as we get closer and closer to crunch time.
Outside, Porzingis. Outside for Beal. Shot clock at 6. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here.
Bradley Beal, so thick and strong, gets fouled, but still manages to get that shot off.
The Wizards shooting their 6th and 7th free throw attempts tonight. And both free throws good for Beal. Pistons trail by 7. Cunningham outside. It's tipped. Beal with the steal. At the crossover, there's the drive, and finished off by Beal.
That's some flashy footwork there from Bradley Beal.
Here's Cunningham, and Cunningham with the slam.
And your point guard's got to be the catalyst. Great job getting to the 10.
Well, Greg, he knows when they need a lift.
Did you see how much air he had under him? Wow.
Now here's Porzingis. Kuzma inside. He's covered by Bogdanovich. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. That's on Jalen Duren. For Washington, they have gone a perfect 7 of 7 from the line tonight.
And Kuzma, one of those forwards that can kind of go between. Plays the 4 or the small forward. And that's impressive versatility from this young player.
Cunningham against Beal. Now, here's Ivy. Tight defense on him. And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
And that's what he does. I mean, he is a bucket getter.
The Pistons shooting their 5th free throw of the game here.
Yeah, a year ago, though, Kevin, 78% conversion rate from the free throw line. So that's a nice all-around effort.
Now here's Beal. 12 points for him. Back to Morris. And Morris throws it down.
Really nice job, the timing on that pass from Bradley Beal.
Pistons trail by 8. Here's Cunningham. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. And Brent, what about the play of Cunningham?
Well, he had a solid first year in the league, especially with the added pressure of being the #1 pick. Kind of a tough situation playing in Detroit for a team that's exploring a lot of young talent. So not only do you have to perform, you have to find a way to lead. And I think the expectations around Cade Cunningham were fulfilled for the Detroit Pistons.
Porzingis finds Kuzma. Back to Porzingis, and the dunk by Porzingis.
You got to appreciate Porzingis, a willing screener, and he rolls quick to the open space.
Beal against Cunningham. There's a good screen. Here's Ivy. Rebounded by Gafford. So timeout called here. The first for Washington. And the Pistons, entirely new group now out there. Washington leading now by 9. Driving to the basket. Avdia with a screen for Kispert. And the pass to Avdia. Kispert with it. Just 5 on the clock. Kicks it to Avdia. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. And so it's Bagley with it. He brings it up for the Pistons. To the wing right side. Diallo the pass to Bagley. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. And looking at Marvin Bagley, the third, a skilled forward, Brent, who has struggled to stay healthy.
Back in 2018, Bagley was selected number 2 in the NBA draft. So if he finds a way to stay healthy and gets into the right situation, maybe some of those doors to his talent start to open up.
Here's Stewart, and it's Bagley at the elbow. They shoot again. The rebound by Gibson. Washington leading now by 8. None wide open. And again, Washington no good. The Pistons have gone 3 of 7 on field goal attempts here in the second half. Stolen by Kispert. Driving inside. And he gets it to go as they call the foul. He's on his way to the line for one more. And taking a quick look here, guys, at the hustle stats for Washington.
They have been a wrecking ball defensively, coming up with steals, being active with their hands, and just doing a terrific job of disrupting the rhythm.
Something else I've seen from them in this game is just how quick they are to capitalize on a turnover. I mean, they're pouncing on that stuff, and you got to be careful when you're handling the ball around them.
Now, here's Kispert. They lead by 11, the largest margin of the game. Here's Nunn. Got a hand on it, and he gets it back. Clock is at 3. Stewart with the steal. Bagley in the post, working on Gibson. A three-pointer is right on target. Burks has got 5 points so far.
And Bagley with a nice job of surveying there.
Wright dishes to Gibson. And it's Kispert in the corner. And it's Gibson, that time on the assist from Kispert. Gibson's got his first 2 points.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Well, I know they don't have mobile devices out there for texting, so they might as well talk to one another.
Time called here. The Pistons decide to talk it over.
And coach can't be happy, and I think I know why. Their defense putting up no resistance inside.
No, they're not preventing them from scoring, and if you can get to a high-efficiency shot on the floor, and that's the paint, you just keep going.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
Both shots good from the stripe.
And they're picking up a lot of fouls already in the penalty. Not a good sign. They need to focus on moving their feet and maintaining a good defensive position.
Time called here. The Wizards decide to talk it over. The third quarter comes to a close. It's the Wizards. They lead by 8. And this is it. Glad to have you along for this fourth and final quarter. Pistons trail by 8 and on the floor for Detroit here in the fourth. The backcourt guards are Cunningham and Ivy. Duran out there with Weissman. And it's Bogdanovich in its small forward. And it's out of bounds. The Wizards will take it the other way.
And this is like another case of Murphy's Law right now, and it's been their own doing, really, just like we saw there.
Outside for Beal. Pass to Porzingis. Back to Beal. And there's the drive. That's another one for him. His 5th in just 7 shots.
And Bradley Beal making it look effortless right now.
Cunningham with it. Out guarded by Porzingis. Weissman. The offensive rebound. Bogdanovich against Kuzma. Ivy passes to Duran. Weissman kicks to Ivy. The tray. They get it back. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
And I got to say, sort of surprising he goes for a slam that difficult when they're trailing.
But still a magnificent move to the rim.
And Bradley Beal is going to stretch out a defense with that kind of range.
Beal against Cunningham. Kicks it out to Bogdanovich. To the left side wing. Here's Ivy. Trying to answer back, but that three is off the mark. Morris against Cunningham. Outside, Beal. Back to Morris. Clock at 6. Fade away. The shot by Beal, no good. And it's Cunningham with the ball for the Pistons. 11-point game. And the layup is good.
Young players with these kind of moves are showing you that they're getting more patient on the inside, and Cade showed that time.
Morris passes to Kuzma. Beal gets a wide open look. Beal with another miss. Pistons trail by 9. Outside, Bogdanovich. He kicks it to Wiseman. Now, here's Ivy. He's covered by Beal. Ivy dishes to Wiseman. Plays it up and banks it in.
Man, think about adding that weight and still having the quickness. Wiseman just eating up space now.
Here's Kuzma. Outside for Beal. Lets the three fly. That doesn't go either for Beal. The Pistons have gone 3 of 6 from the field so far in the fourth quarter. Pass to Duran. Plays it up and in on the nice reverse. And now it's only a 5-point Washington lead. For Washington, they've gone 2 for 5 on field goal attempts in the fourth quarter. Beal, and then he jams it down right on top of Bojan Bogdanović.
Great athleticism. Bradley Beal with his steps down and rams it.
Here's Ivy. We've played just over 3.5 minutes now in the fourth quarter. Bogdanović passes to Ivy. Fires the three. No good on that one. And Washington the other way now. They've led by as many as 11 points. Screen by Porzingis. Hands. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Beal with a nice job. A little bit pesky that time inside.
Good on the first, and that stretches their lead to 8. Second one is good. Getting both at the line, and it's a 9-point ball game. The Pistons have gone 4 of 8 in this fourth quarter, shooting at even 50% from the field. Cunningham kicks to Ivy. Back to Cunningham from the arc. That's no good, but just his first miss in 5 shots. Outside, Porzingis. Rebounded by Cade Cunningham. There's 37 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. Bradley Beal picks one up.
Shooting for Detroit.
And so Cunningham nails both of them. And here is Morris. They're in good position here to ride it out.
Certainly. If they just play smart, this game's over.
Guys, let's just go ahead and call this one. It's over.
You want to keep expending energy, or do you want to start thinking about the next one?
Now, here's Cunningham after James Wiseman's miss. Good! Oh, and that cuts the lead to just 5.
And look at Wiseman stepping up here, showing he's ready to shoulder the pressure of the moment.
Now a timeout called by Detroit. They're down by 5. 9 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. Guys, what do you think?
Score, then hope for some missed free throws or a turnover at the other end.
Yeah, this won't be easy, so a little bit of luck will go a long way for them to get back in.
And Beal puts up a deep three. Off on that one. And so Washington takes the... David, thank you as always. And that'll do it, folks.